To you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
X1041 MixTV.tv. Good morning. Tell you what, we have local and state news, but actually I want to begin with traffic because I understand, Bridget, we've got a major backup on the interstate right now.
An on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Automotive Center is celebrating the end of 2024 with their best deals of the year on their most popular Chevrolets, Buicks, and GMC vehicles. DonLedford.com and in person, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, where they say yes. Crews are working to clear up an accident on the interstate I-75 southbound. It's going to be near the East Brainerd Road exit. So traffic was at a standstill earlier this morning right there, I-75 southbound and Highway 153. Traffic is still backed up. It does look like the interstate is back open at this point, so that is good news as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. It was a multi-vehicle accident that happened earlier this morning, so still seeing the effects of that. I-75 southbound right there around Shallowford Road. We'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. We appreciate the calls on that. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
All right, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, loganthompsonlaw.com. And in our news this morning, Cleveland City Council met yesterday, and City Manager Joe Fivas highlighted the contributions of Brian Turner to the city park system, including the transformation of Deer Park, Civitan Park, Avery Johnson Park, and others. Also, the new Cleveland Jetport Director, Keith McAfee, addressed the Cleveland City Council yesterday, shared his background. Cleveland City Manager Joe Fivas updated the council on various grants and projects, including a $500,000 grant for the Cherokee Hotel renovation, which will, of course, become City Hall next year, a $200,000 grant for downtown facade improvements, and a $1.6 million FRA grant for a bridge project. Fivas discussed the strategic direction for downtown events, emphasizing positive community and economic impact of the holiday decorations and programming, and the potential for a comprehensive programming initiative to go from October 1 through December 31st, drawing more people to downtown Cleveland. This is a great announcement. Listen to this. The Cleveland City Council announced that Bradley County ranks 6th nationally, number 6 nationally for manufacturing jobs. The country is, the county is home to 161 manufacturers, 13 Fortune 500 companies. And the Cleveland City Council will consider a 10-year tax abatement agreement with Amero International worth about $990,000. Amero is a startup that'll invest about $55 million over 3 years. Bradley County Commission had a work session yesterday, and Mayor Davis asked commissioners to consider a resolution as state legislators to allow counties to retain 50% of the tax revenues that they collect for the state. It could aid in school capital outlay projects in the future. And Mylan Blake, Commissioner Blake, asked that be placed on the agenda for next month. And there was more as... listen to this, Bridget. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm literally just reading this because all of you realize how much I prepare for all these things. So anyway, Brenda, you may want to hear this too. 7th District Commissioner Josh Rogers. What is he? I mean, what is he doing here? He commended Brenda Lawson. This is in the commission meeting yesterday. Brenda Lawson, Tom Rowland, and me for their efforts with the Empty Stocking Fund.
Well, how nice.
No, no, you people are too gullible. Well, not Brenda. Then we got, old St. Nick in here, the head elf. I don't know who he is. But,
They're dressed as Grinches.
yeah, we're alive. Well,
Now, way to go, Andrea.
Because here's,
Sorry, Steve, I did not know that.
excuse me?
Did you say elf?
Well, yeah, what we had was, we had Josh Rogers commending us during the commission meeting yesterday. So now we're wondering, well, what did Josh really do to us that we're going to find out about later? What's he?
Are you saying the surprise is coming Thursday?
That's their Thursday, yeah. So anyway. All right, that is it. Let's do the Hardys Wake Up. Then we're going to begin in full effect here. Our Empty Stocking Fund appeal for day 7 of 10. And let's do the Hardys Wake Up. Hey, thanks to Hardys. They're collecting money for the Empty Stocking Fund at all Bradley County locations.
'Tis the season for Hardy's handcrafted.
For more than 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County with a mission to see that no child goes without Christmas. Last year, we were able to provide much-needed gifts for more than 1,200 kids in Bradley County. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place December 2nd through December 13th. Learn more and donate online at mymix1041.com or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
Morning flurries. The return of special traditions like candied bacon, a warm, cozy fire, special gifts to open, and cinnamon raisin biscuits home for the holidays. All wrapped up and shared with good people. This season, unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's. Our gift to you, breakfast now served till noon.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Noon, a high of 66 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy by afternoon. A few flurries or snow showers possible. A high of only 46 tomorrow.
When is this?
Tomorrow. It's going to be much colder and a low of 29 tomorrow evening.
Good Lord.
And then on Thursday, we'll have sunny skies and a high of 48. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 59 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there so far.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
All right. Welcome in, everybody. And I tell you what, we're going to be talking a lot about the Empty Stocking Fund this morning, but let me begin with the contest we've got going this morning, Bridget. It's our 12 Days of Christmas. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, presented by the Salvation Army of Cleveland. And boy, do we have a great prize today.
We sure do. Tell us about it. I assume it's cheesecake because we're getting lots of texts this morning.
It's a year of cheesecakes from Sweet Emmeline's Cheesecakes. Now, Brian and all of my friend Laura and everybody, we haven't heard from them yet for the Empty Stocking Fund. Maybe they're going to come in on the last day. That'd be nice. Sweet Emmeline's Cheesecakes, a year of cheesecakes, the prize today. Call or text if you want to win. If you're texting, folks, you got to put your name on it. You will not win without it. I don't care who you are, but they do. But put the word cheesecake on that. Now, that could be either cheesecake or the same meaning for that as Richie Hughes, cheesecake. So anyway, we'll try to work him in every chance we get, especially when it looks so ridiculous this morning. Anyway, 423-614-6499. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. We have the Orr sisters, including Linda White, Kathy Eaton, Andrea Hudson, and honorary Orr sister, Richie Hughes. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Richie Marie Hughes.
But we're missing one, Linda. We're missing one. Missing two,
actually.
Well,
yes.
missing the loudest one.
Yeah. Yes, Zandra, that would be. And I think most of y'all know that Zandra has had some sickness, and she had a surgery. Actually, you had to have a second surgery, and this is on her foot. And she is recovering very slowly. So she still needs your prayers, and hopefully she will be calling in here shortly. And
But she's doing much better. And,
yes.
And really, you know, we all got very concerned in the beginning. And,
Amen.
Went by there. But anyway, she's doing, I talked to her yesterday. I've talked to her about every day. She won't leave me alone. But as a matter of fact, wanted to convalesce at either Bridget's or my house, and I told her Bridget, and she just went to Breeze. I want to say, let's go around the panel here. Say good morning, everybody. Kathy, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Now, talk about your theme this year. If they're listening on the radio, they can't see it. Tell us what's happening.
Well, the reason we're dressed like this is, you know, we always have a sister trip.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this was one of our outfits. We're not going to be able to take it this year, so I suggested the Grinch. And so this was one of our Grinch outfits that we're wearing. I can't tell you the other ones because maybe next year or whatever, but this is how we picked it.
I love it. Andrea, good morning to you. Andrea Hudson.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Oh, well, very nice.
Hello.
Hey, how about you know, you're a Hall of Famer, and Lee University, you're home for so many years. How about Lee on Friday? My goodness, did they do it? Dr. Khan, Kristen.
Oh my
Grisham?
goodness. Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Yeah, I was
about it,
listening.
yeah.
I mean, you know, you always hit it out of the park with Dr. Khan, don't you? I mean, he's so funny. I could just sit and listen to him all day. He is just hilarious, and he does a great job.
And he thinks he is.
Yes.
But he got all of his football picks wrong, by the way.
Oh, did he?
I'll go back and look at that.
Yeah,
Richie,
that's
how
true.
you doing, buddy?
I'm doing really well, Steve. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I don't really. That's just very formal.
I don't think you care.
I don't.
But
not
I
a bit.
appreciate you asking anyway.
Not a bit. Now, Richie, they brought us these. What are we got a mug of hot chocolate.
I think it's a
cocoa.
cake.
I think.
See if it's not a
maybe
butt
you make a
cake.
cake. Yes.
Oh, chocolate mud cake.
It's a mud cake, yes.
Oh, very nice. Thank you. It's
You're
Grinch.
welcome.
Grinch, very
I
appropriate.
didn't get one. They're holding me hostage over here. I've got this silly hat on. I look like I've been in New Orleans with some chains on. The sisters get me to do things that no one. Every year you talk about the sister trip, and every year I ask, "Where's my invitation?" Stephanie wants to go. She could be an honorary sister. Two are out today. She could be one.
We forgot to mention Yvonne, our youngest sister, though. Is she back? Do y'all know?
She is. She will be back later today, but she went on a mission trip with Mount Olive out to the Indian Reservation in South Dakota, and they were on their route back. Had a couple people get sick along the way, so about 4 o'clock yesterday, she was in St. Louis. Didn't think they were going to make it back home last night. So anyway, but
God
she's here in
bless them.
spirit. Yeah.
All right. Well, I tell you what. Let's get started with an update, Brenda, from you, and then we'll start going around the panel here. It's our, as I said, day 7 of 10 of our 49th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. We'll have more than 1,500 children this Saturday at Ocoee Middle School who'll receive all of your gifts. This is the community comes together for this every year. And Brenda, let's get it rolling here. What's happening?
We heard from Matt Carson, $100. Jose, I'm not helping I say it, Jacoba, $100. And then Thomas and Martha Lindback, and this is in memory of her sister, Phil. And I want to read the card she sent.
Please do.
This donation to the Empty Stocking Fund is given in loving memory of my sister, Phyllis McCamus. She supported your charity yearly, and her spirit will live on through the work you do for children and families.
We've had a lot of people give in her memory, and she goes way back with Tom Rowland, and used to always be the first call every year back in those days.
Yes.
So thank you.
And they gave $500.
Thank you, ma'am.
Carl Allen, $150. Commissioner Howard Thompson, $50. Commissioner Daniel Beatty, $100. And Mike Smith from Bradley County Trustee's Office, $150. And that ended our total yesterday with $93,177.
All right, that's good. 93,177. All right, let's go. I love that. Let's go around the panel here. Who just jump in? Whoever wants to go.
You want to go? Because some of mine are coming in, so.
Well, I'll do mine while they're getting their act
Kathy and
together.
everybody.
Okay, so the other night, of course, I graduated the class of 76, and so we had a Christmas party. It's the reunion committee.
50.
So it's okay.
Was there a football team that year? 1976.
I think yes, because
1976, Brenda.
the state champions, but we
say that again.
The state champions,
Yes.
but
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But we had already graduated. You know how the year ends. But anyway. So we had a party, and I just put up a stocking. I said, okay, guys, put your extra change in there. And we came up with $160 from the class of 76.
That's how you do it. So I'm going to challenge all of our classmates, Kathy.
Great.
Good idea.
That wasn't there to give today to the Empty Stocking Fund. Help Kathy out today.
Yes, thank you.
Very nice.
Come on, guys.
Very, very nice.
Okay, anybody else?
Okay, well, I'll go. Actually, Brenda and I were talking about this earlier. Cindy and Mark Hall gave $200, and they always give every year, so we appreciate that, Cindy. I have another Cindy Richardson. She one of my best friends since I won't tell you when. Yeah, since we were born, $25.
Thank you so much.
And Mickey and Teresa Torbett, $100.
Mickey Torbett.
Yeah.
And Teresa, wonderful. I see him cruise around that sports car, with his.
Which one?
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah, which one? He
I said, man, you're a loving retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Of course, he has that grandbaby now, so
does.
yeah, they're real excited.
He does.
Okay, somebody else want to go?
Well, I'll just step in for Evie West, who, she always comes in today, and I hate that she's not here because I know y'all love to give each other a hard time.
No, never.
And without her here and without Xander to give a hard time, I guess you're left with Richie this morning. So,
Andrea.
Andrea.
Let's talk about the pledges. Let's get back to business.
Everyone's consolation prize is Richie.
I know. I mean, don't draw any more attention to it than you have to.
I mean, with those eyes on top of your head like that, I don't know.
Yeah,
It looks
my
pretty.
eyes aren't open yet. So.
We'll have to use those. So she dropped by what the Cleveland Police Department, what they always do. Every year they do the No Shave November, and the guys contribute. So obviously that's a great thing for them. And so she just wanted to make sure to give all of them a shout out for what they do to help raise money, and also to the chief for allowing them to kind of give this money to the Empty Stocking Fund. But this year, drum roll.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's
Okay.
a tambourine. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's too loud.
That tambourine.
Calm down, calm down. Is
We're getting a little Pentecostal in here.
Amen. Hey, we have them by our feet, our hands.
So the total
Everywhere.
of this year, Brenda, is $2,465.
Thanks, that's the,
thank you, Evie, and thank you. I'm glad we were able to do this for you.
That's the Cleveland Police Department. And Richie, they protect us on a daily basis, and then they collect money for the Empty Stocking Fund. Isn't that amazing?
They're outstanding. Our police both police departments are amazing. Both sheriffs are whatever, Chief Gibson, and they're just great people. Great people. They do a great job. It's a safe place to live, right?
Yes.
All right, well, let's keep it going here. 423-614-6499. We're going to pause here for a second. Our Simmons Bank celebration list, Bridget, what's happening?
Happy birthday to Caitlin McChesney. That birthday wish is from her family. Also, Chad Davis is celebrating a birthday today. His family says he's forever 39.
Chad!
That's from
Happy
Brittany,
birthday.
Braxton, and Drew. Yes.
That's from who?
Brittany, Braxton, and Drew.
Mm-hmm.
And then Josh Cartwright is having a birthday today as well. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. Call Can Do, 423-381-3427.
Still a little Christmas music here with Life Care Centers, America Sports coming up, and more. If you want to get in touch with us as we're in the final few days of our Empty Stocking Fund this year, call in 423-614-6499 on the volunteer Ritipest Mix line. Hey, thanks, Eric and Beth Gardner. Volunteer Ritipest, $2,500. Also, you can text our Cleveland State Cougar line, where Lee McChesney got a hold of me yesterday, said they're going to come in for the Empty Stocking Fund, 423-614-6499.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga, with an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products. Make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
This is Roy Michael Roman with RMR Legal PLLC, Cleveland's newest hometown 24/7 law firm for all your legal needs. Give us a call at 423-528-8484.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Mix 1041, good morning, 728. As we are coming to you, Mix 1041, we're on mixtv.tv. As we've got a lot going on this morning. I got a news update here in just a moment. But first of all, it's our 12 Days of Christmas contest today on Mix 1041 and mixtv.tv. A year of cheesecakes from Sweet Emmeline's Cheesecakes. Thanks so much to them. And you can enter that, call or text 423-614-6499. We'll announce winner of that tomorrow. We'll announce the Target gift card for Mark Shepard we did yesterday. We'll announce that coming up here in a few minutes. But Sweet Emmeline's Cheesecakes in the spotlight today. A year of cheesecakes. Our 12 Days of Christmas, sponsored by, or should say presented by, the Salvation Army of Cleveland. Let's get a quick news update right here.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Cleveland City Council met yesterday, a meeting that you can watch on mixtv.tv. And City Manager Joe Fivas announced that Bradley County is now ranked 6th nationally for manufacturing jobs. More on that at the top of the hour, and more about the council meeting yesterday. The Bradley County Commission met in work session. We'll have those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, time for a Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report. And our Brenda, our traffic report, has disappeared, as a matter of fact. I know it's not the Rapture.
There's a wreck.
Okay.
Thanks, Lynn.
There is a wreck. Of course, where it's at every day, probably before exit 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I never go to work that way.
They were, they were working on that, we understand. Again, Bridget Ritchie has just disappeared. Completely gone.
And you don't know what to do without her. So it shows your weakness. All these years, we've known Bridget runs this place.
Yeah, that's right.
Bridget has always run this place.
Always.
It's like she's the announcer and you're the color commentator.
Exactly. It's almost like the Wizard of Oz. I've got this, curtain here.
Or the elf on the shelf. Does it bother you when they move you around each night, knowing that you gotta?
all these acrobatic things I do, it's incredible. Now
The last thing I heard Bridget say is it's going to snow tomorrow.
What now?
The last thing I heard her say was going to snow tomorrow.
No,
so
she didn't say that.
She did.
Programming director. She's the voice of Mix 104.1.
Oh, there's no doubt about
Snow
it.
forecast.
She's all that.
She's also my waitress.
Oh, is
Just
this what
falls
she was
apart
doing?
without her. And she's also
Yeah.
she's also a server.
Coffee?
That's right. She
My
is
God.
the
She's a
server.
servant.
And a
serving.
Ask Dr. Forster. All right, Brenda.
She's amazing.
Now back over to you. We're done. It's traffic. The traffic report.
Go ahead, Bridget.
You are done. I've already
Back
done
to you, Bridget.
I've already done the Don Ledford part.
Yes, so we have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley roofing and traffic cameras, the interstate. Oh, my mic wasn't even.
Here's why I didn't know about our mic. It's because you've got this whole board screwed up. That's why I don't know about our mic. Okay? You want to talk about that? Head Grinch?
Oh, goodness.
Turn your mic. It comes on the intercom. Turn your mic on.
We just spent 5 minutes talking about a wreck, and Bridget got on and said there are no wrecks.
Yeah, Linda.
Hey, is this? I don't know, but is this called fake news? I'm just asking.
I thought I heard you say that.
You know what? We're back in a moment. It's over.
Pardon my ignorance.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Maybe it began with a little girl following a kaleidoscope of butterflies to a place beyond her dreams. But then it became a real kaleidoscope that you can walk and fly through, where we don't just welcome you, we celebrate you. As the colors swirl and spin, there's definitely beauty in this place, but it's also in those around you, and the memories will live in our hearts forever.
Dollywood, love every moment.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy man? Listen to how Direct Primary Care Associates has helped men like Mike Kelly.
I imagine like most men, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I'm very busy with my life. And the problem with going to other urgent care places is you could go there and sit, and you don't know how long you're going to be, and I have other appointments that I may have to get to. With this, you know when you're going to be here. I was spending over $70 a month medication through my other insurance. Here, I haven't paid a dime. I haven't had to pay for anything. So just that alone in the last 8 months saved me over $500. And I'm telling you right now, as a man, I know how much energy it takes to even call in and have to get some help, because we don't like to ask for help. But these are here to help you. This is what this is designed for, is to help you.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Dad, what are you doing? You're supposed to be watching Baby Hayes.
I'm working on our lure. Plus, I'm trying to help all the geots sleep better.
What?
Plus, I'm trying to teach my grandchad how to riz up all the baddies.
Hayes, don't listen to Papa. He's so mid.
Right now, save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets during our huge Black Friday sales event.
Merry Christmas from Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
And then on Sunday or on Thursday, we'll have sunny skies and a high of 48. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 59 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, so far things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
If you've not heard about the Town Squire yet, let me tell you. The Town Squire is your local men's store for over 47 years. Larry and his staff can help you with your Christmas gifts for that man in your life. Suits, sport coat, dress shirt, sports shirt, dress, or business casual, the Town Squire can fill that Christmas list. Yes, even gift wrap it for free. The Town Squire, the complete men's store, located in the Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, is the shop that appreciates the customer. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. Sports from the Town Squire. Bengals over the Cowboys last night, 27-20 in Dallas. On Monday Night Football, the Heisman Trophy finalists, Richie, have been announced. Travis Hunter, Colorado. Ashton Genty, Boise State. Well, hang on. Let's see if you're on here. Cam Ward of Miami and Dylan Gabriel of Oregon. That's all they gave us at this point. Well, no. You didn't make it again this year nor last year. 35 years in a row. 35 years in a row, I've got my hopes. Heisman Trophy Saturday night. Who do you think wins it? You've got Dylan. You've got Dylan Gabriel.
I think he's. I think he's.
You think so? I got Travis Hunter.
No
I think
doubt.
Hunter wins it.
No
I got
doubt.
Hunter too. I'm for Hunter.
I'll bet you a Hardy's biscuit. I'll bet you a Hardy's biscuit.
You're on. Let's do it. It's fun.
I got Ashton Genty.
All right. I've got what's his name? Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
I gotta look. Okay, fine. Who do you have? Anybody?
I said Travis Hunter.
Andrea Hudson, Travis
I watched
Hunter.
all his clips. I think he's.
I have no horse in the race, but whoever wins needs to donate $10,000 to the empty stocking.
Amen. NIL money.
They won't have it yet.
UT, well, they probably got more of that nowadays.
Well, yeah, that's true.
UT Miami is tonight at 6 o'clock in men's basketball here on Mix 104.1, presented by TVFCU. And former Cleveland High School football coach E.K. Slaughter resigned as head football coach at Heritage High School in Ringgold after 11 years. And I'm trying to get, hey, somebody give me an update about Lake Forest and Cleveland Middle last night. Is anybody?
I was at a few of the games, but I did not take note of the scores.
Well, of course you did.
Oh, wow.
I was there to
Why
watch
were you
the
there?
cheerleaders.
I understand we have a call. I understand. By the way, Brenda, they raised money for the Empty Stocking Fund last night at Cleveland Middle during the Lake Forest Cleveland Middle games.
That's nice.
Of course, Bridget gives us this expert report here. She was actually there and has no clue what happened.
Cheerleaders did great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yay.
Presley Baggett was wonderful.
That's right.
Let's go to the phones. Who's on the line here? Hello?
Steve, Tom Cassida, how are you?
Tom Cassida.
Tommy!
City Councilman. How you doing?
Yeah. Hey, I'm doing great. Hey, I've got my nomination for the Heisman Trophy. It's Richie Hughes.
Hey!
Too bad you're not a voter.
In my Jim Smitty voice, Tommy. I appreciate the nomination. I accept it, but I really care a lot more about it. Show me the money. We need you to give some money today.
Yeah,
I'll take care of the trophy,
Okay, all right.
but you need to write a check. Are you going to write a big check or not?
I'm gonna write a check for you on that part. I'm gonna Denise myself gonna donate $500 to the empty stocking.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah,
Thank you, Denise.
Steve, I would challenge other council members to honor and ask them to pledge the same amount.
There you
So
go.
if you have that, you got $3,500.
I love it. I love that. That would be wonderful, Brenda, wouldn't it?
That
Brenda
would be
Lawson?
great. Yes,
Yeah.
we've heard from a couple.
Yeah. And Mayor Brooks, too. Mayor Brooks.
He's
Mayor
already,
Brooks in
I
there.
think, given.
Well, he needs to give again.
But he needs to give
Call
again,
him out, Tom.
absolutely.
Call him out again. Tell him he needs to
Mayor
give some more.
Brooks, yes.
Yeah, well, he needs to match my contribution. How about that? If he's given.
I love it.
Correct.
I think it's great. Well, hey, Councilman Tom Cassida on the line with us, and I know you like to call when the honorary Orr sister Richie Hughes is here. Why is that, Tommy?
Richie Marie, don't forget that.
Because Richie Rich is a great person, man. He is a great, great individual. So I love him to death. He's like a brother to me.
This is Richie Hughes we're talking about, right? I
That's
wasn't
my
sure.
brother. That's my brother
Oh,
Tom.
okay, okay.
That's my brother Tom Cassida.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we go back a long time, and our daughters played basketball together a little bit, and we just had a wonderful time. So in our relationship.
Well, hey, Councilman, thank you very much. We really appreciate you and Denise, and of course, Denise reminds everyone to go to Leisure Time Bowling and enjoy.
That's it.
Enjoy that. Tom, thanks so much, buddy. We appreciate it.
You're quite welcome. Y'all have a wonderful morning. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Let's beat last year's record, okay?
Let's do it. Let's
Thank
make
you.
it happen. All right, we are joined. If you're just joining us, 19 before 8, we have got a very special morning here, as we do every year. We have the Orr sisters, -2 this morning. We do have Linda, Kathy, Andrea here. Honorary sister Richie Hughes is here. And we're going to talk more about that. Let me go back around. Linda, over to you.
Okay. I have a $500 donation from Larry Armour Real Estate. And also I have a $1,000 donation from Bowers Transportation.
Wow. Wow. Thank you,
Yes.
Nelson. And
Thank you. Yes.
Everybody there. Yeah, that's tremendous. Thank you very much. Anything else, Andrea Hudson?
Yes. So I think you remember that I picked up another job this last year. I was actually blessed to get to help out with Walker Valley volleyball this year. And so while I've been up there, I've gotten to know all the coaches and all of the staff there, and it's just been an amazing place for me to kind of connect back to the community. And so a lot of them are texting me, and they're going to donate today. So I wanted to kind of read. The first one I got was from Amy Borders, and the Walker Valley Anchor Club is going to donate $50.
Thank you very much.
To the Empty Stocking Fund.
Thank you.
And then I heard from Will Campbell. I heard they have a big game this week. So
they do Friday night at Bradley.
He's a pretty good basketball coach.
Yeah.
Will Campbell does.
He's not bad.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. So he texted and he said that and the Lady Mustangs are going to match that and donate $100.
Wow. Thank you.
And then he and his wife Courtney are going to match that and also donate $100.
Wow. Thank you, Will.
And but hey, let me bring in the big one here. Can I do that?
You do whatever you want.
And I heard from Dr. Belt, and I'm so grateful for her. And she wanted to let me know that they had collected, and they're going to donate $600 on behalf of the Walker Valley faculty and staff.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
That's awesome.
Walker Valley.
Awesome.
Always,
Dr.
always
Belt,
there
Candace
for us.
Belt, on behalf of Walker Valley faculty and staff.
That is very,
So
very
thank
nice.
you, Dr. Belt, and we appreciate you and all you do up there, and especially to all the faculty up there. A lot of those.
Pretty big step up.
Yeah.
Have
that
we
was
heard
pretty
from
good.
Bradley in Cleveland?
Yes.
Bradley did the other day.
Yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bradley.
Bradley.
Basketball?
Yes.
yes, I know.
Actually, we
The
did.
club.
All the coaches.
Did Cleveland?
No.
We haven't heard anything.
Do we need to go right across over here to Raider Drive? Reggie Tucker, by the way. Where are you, Reggie?
That's
Go, Reggie.
exactly right.
I'm
Because
calling all of
What
you.
about what about Reggie's friend Shaquille O'Neal, who he played with at LSU?
Reggie? Shaq's got a little.
Come on, Shaq.
Shaq, he got $1 or two.
You knew Shaq when you were with the Orlando Magic, Reggie, I think. Was that before you or after you?
It was 93, 94.
You were a
so-
scout for the Orlando Magic
Yeah,
back
we
in the
did
day?
his camp in Orlando before we went to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
And then we couldn't drive to L.A., so we had to.
Do we have a caller on the line? Hey, caller, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing today?
It's a voice from our past, the man who left us. We'll never forget you.
Oh, no.
Come on, Jeff
Bless your
Lovingood.
Son, what about Richie? Y'all are already on the Blue Raiders this morning. What's up with that?
We're
we
calling
want
them
some
out
money.
in memory of our good friend David Landreth, who called them out from the First Baptist pulpit.
Come on, man. Come on.
Well, Richie, you're sitting right there with the Blue Raider himself, Steve Hartline. Come on now. Come on, Hartline.
Well, I attended Cleveland High School, yes, but I am a man for all people.
Hey, do you realize how
Oh,
outnumbered
okay.
you are today?
What do you mean outnumbered? I'm with you. What are you talking about, Brenda?
Brenda hadn't said anything yet. Go ahead, Brenda.
We are
I'll shut you down.
Bradley High graduates.
That's
Yes.
Can I get an amen, Brenda?
Well-
Brenda Lawson, she got anointed.
I
Well, that,
Yes.
got a Pentecostal amen.
You
Jeff
thought that was
Lovingood, give her a Baptist amen.
Come on now. You thought that's Kevin
I
Wallace.
knew.
All of a sudden.
I felt something.
Come on now. Come on. Hey, Jeff Lovingood, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing tremendous. I'm in Charleston, South Carolina this morning.
Are you
Wow,
really?
what about today? Yes, sir.
One of my favorite cities, one of the oldest cities in America. Well, listen, you're very well acquainted with this, obviously, the Empty Stocking Fund, aren't you?
Absolutely. Well, you're sitting with several of my favorite people in the world. You know, Brenda Lawson, unbelievable lady.
Legend.
Been friends all my life with Richie, and what a great team you have there this morning, Steve. Even you. What about that?
Well, I'm here. I mean, obviously missing you, and you left us. Whatever.
Well,
I need to play a little Tammy Wynette, or we'll play a little Dolly Parton, Hard Candy Christmas. How about that?
oh, bless you.
Come on.
It'll be all right. Boy,
Well, what
a
do you-
great Empty Stocking.
I know
Empty
you're
Stocking
calling
Fund.
about that, yeah.
Yeah, Empty Stocking Fund is just a blessing to our community there in Cleveland, and has been for years. And what your grandfather did, and Brother Littlefield, and then what Brenda was doing for years, and it was just unbelievable. And joining troops there. When did y'all kind of come together, Steve? As far as bringing all that
What
together?
about 7, 8
About 7, 8 years.
7, 8 years ago? We don't keep up with anything. Well, Brenda does, but we just.
Well, let's do it. You don't. I promise you.
You know me too well. Yeah.
She's like Deion Sanders. She keeps receipts. Let me put it that way.
Oh, my God.
Oh, who's going to win the Heisman, by the way? I asked Richie this earlier. He said he was. But
I think Richie has got the Heisman with the golf swing like he does. And he can
This
shoot
is
the basketball.
football.
He would play quarterback. I know it's football. He played quarterback at the Bradley High School, and his center was my brother, little John Lovingood.
Oh, wow. They call those the dark years there at Bradley.
True story. All that is true.
I know, sadly.
The dark years part's not true.
That's
Lie
true.
straight from hell.
Well,
come on, Dave.
We have
I'm going to
Pentecostal
tell you
service
something.
over here.
Cleveland, Tennessee is a blessing to me and has been all my life. Grew up there, raised there. Empty Stocking Fund is unbelievable ministry to the community, the kids, the families. And Jeff Lovingood now is living in Birmingham, Alabama, on the mission field, if you will. And then, so I'm going to pledge today $250.
Thank you, Jeff.
Woo, thank you.
Rachel, of course. Thank you
And
very
Rachel,
much.
Thank you, Lovey.
And Riley and Kelsey and Trevor, but all my family, we believe in the Empty Stocking Fund and the ministry of what it does for the whole family in Cleveland, Tennessee. Love y'all, love the town. And I'm like a boomerang. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Well, we look forward to it. All right, Jeff. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
Merry
calling
Christmas.
in, Jeff. We
Have
appreciate
a
it.
blessed day. Have a Merry Christmas.
Hey, Jeff, lose my number. It's over. Get out. Well, I mean, he left us. He left us. Get out.
Gave you money, and that's how you treat
Well,
him.
yeah. Leave your money and get out. Ryan and Keenan Hulton, $200. Ryan, thank you very much. My buddy Ryan over at United Community Bank. And we appreciate that. So, Ryan and Keenan Hulton.
Holton, okay.
Yeah, $200. They help us every year. Thank you. Well, why'd you have me hang up on Lovingood? He just gave us money. What's wrong with you?
Me?
Good
You
Lord.
hung up on him.
My goodness. Hey, we got to... go ahead, Linda. I'm sorry.
Zandra just sent a text, and she said to let y'all know, since you're giving Roger Pickett a hard time, he is donating $200.
Yay, Roger and Cindy.
Roger and
Pickett.
Cindy, yes.
Oh, my
Thank you,
goodness.
Roger.
Thank you.
Very,
and a new
very.
mattress.
And Richie needs a new mattress, so please give him a call.
It's that time. All right, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Caitlin McChesney today. That birthday wishes from her family. Chad Davis is celebrating today. His family says he's forever 39. That is from Brittany, Braxton, and Drew. Josh Cartwright is celebrating a birthday today. Caden Wampler is 10 years old. This is Austin's favorite nephew. Happy birthday to Caden. And then Roy Wilhoit is 72 today. Happy birthday to him. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
I did get a report from last night. Let's see here. Lake Forest and Cleveland Middle basketball. It was Lake Forest 7th grade girls winning. 7th grade Cleveland boys. Cleveland boys won the 7th grade game. Cleveland girls won the 8th grade game. The Lake Forest boys won the 8th grade game. So they split, really. 2 wins for each school last night. And they also raised money for our Empty Stocking Fund. We appreciate that very, very much. It's 8 minutes before 8 a.m. Good morning.
Hello and Merry Christmas from Lee University.
Hi, this is Roger and Kristen from Mermaid Mattress, and we'd like to say from our family to yours,
We want to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson Bank different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga. With an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products, make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Want over-the-top selection and under-budget prices? Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams, all under budget. It's Jeep Adventure Days at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Get financing as low as 0% and discounts up to $12,000. Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams under budget. $12,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Hey guys, it's Dan from Crown. Come down for the best savings of the year to celebrate the holiday cheer.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool, and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
For more than 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County with a mission to see that no child goes without Christmas.
Won our Mark Shepard prize yesterday. Congratulations, Marie. $100 Target gift card, but sadly the card expired because it's Shepard. So congrats, Marie. You can just carry that around and get disappointed. Well, much like Christy Shepard, quite frankly. No, Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, thank you yesterday. Now, Bridget, today, boy, do we have a wonderful prize today, don't we?
Yes, we sure do. Today is day 4. We have a year of free cheesecakes from our friends at Sweet Emmeline's here in Cleveland. So if you'd like to get in on that drawing, you can call or text 423-614-6499. Again, if you're texting, send us your name. Tell us you want to win those cheesecakes. So again, 614-6499. You can call or text to get in on the drawing to win a year of free cheesecakes from Sweet Emmeline's.
All right, we are joined this morning by the Orr sisters, -2. We have Linda White, Kathy Eaton, Andrea Hudson, and honorary Orr sister, Richie Hughes. And there they are.
Yay.
But we're missing Sandra and Yvonne this morning. Is Sandra going to call us at some point?
Yes, she is. She's staying with her daughter, and they were waiting for the little ones to get out the
Oh,
door to
okay.
school, and then she's going to call and
Okay.
talk to everybody.
That sounds great. Rich, I want to go over to you, buddy. What's happening?
Well, we got a few pledges I want to celebrate. Scott and Kim Nipper, thank you, $100.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate Scott and Kim. Also calling in from Atlanta, Georgia, person dear to my heart, Hallie and Michael Goss, Hallie Hughes. Hallie Hughes
Yay, Hallie.
Goss. For the last 5 months, I've been training myself to say Goss instead of Hughes. Proud of my daughter. $100 and her new husband, who's amazing, listening on air today and wanted to contribute back into her home community. Got a couple legends.
Here we go.
Dale and Brenda Hughes.
They are.
Couple legends. $200.
Thank you, guys.
Shout out
you.
to Dad and
Help us
Mom,
every year.
both who are doing very well, by the way.
Great.
Had some health challenges back in the fall, but are doing very well.
Good.
And then the guy and the family, I guess I should say, that keeps all of our dental work up to par in Bradley County. Legends.
Yes.
The only strike against them is diehard Michigan fans.
And
Annoying Michigan fans. Ken and Judy Beard, $500.
Hey!
Dr. Beard.
Come on.
Thank you, Dr. Beard. Thank you, Judy. We love you and appreciate you very much.
yes, we do.
And they're all good except for Black Sheep Blake Beard, who I just learned yesterday had knee replacement surgery.
And that's true. That's true.
Well, I know it's true.
He did have knee replacement surgery. And I will say, I don't see Blake's name on this list.
Well, and you're not
So
going to.
If he's going to call, he needs to call.
Well, you're not going to.
Where's the money they're making off these donuts?
Well, and I've never seen more money made off day-old donuts than they're doing down at Duck Donuts. And by the way, they make wonderful doorstops. Wonderful doorstops. We've got a couple of them back here, as a matter.
I'm not going
Much
there.
like Blake's old knees, we just got them propped up out here.
Oh, my
Let's go
goodness.
back around. Linda White, what's going on with you?
Okay, I have a $1,000 donation from Bowers Automotive.
Oh, my goodness. Nelson
And that
Bauer.
is well, actually, yes, it is. But this is Brad, the son-in-law.
Cobb.
Yeah, so Brad Cobb gave
Brad,
on behalf of Bowers Automotive. There's
Brad,
so
thanks.
many of them that, but we appreciate them so much. They're big supporters of the community, no matter what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Let me mention they're also a huge supporter of Share Your Christmas with our news partners at Local 3. They are going to be operating the phones. I understand. I was talking to Corey the other day, actually, down in the office, and he said that they're going to work the phones for the food bank this Friday night, and this 40th anniversary of Local 3's Share Your Christmas. Of course, the food collected in each of the Cleveland, Chattanooga, and Dalton communities stays in that community. But thank you, Bowers. They do a great work. Anybody got anything you want to add here before we take a break?
I have a donation from Mitchell and Emily Brown of $50. Emily is a nutrition supervisor for the Bradley County Schools, and she does an excellent job.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Emily.
Emily, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I have another text in from Jennifer Sacca, and the Walker Valley Interact Club is going to donate $150.
Thank you very much.
And then I heard from the Walker Valley volleyball team, and they're going to donate $100.
Thank you. What was that like, Andrea, going back? You assisted your former player, and remind me of the coach's name again.
Abby Stroh.
Abby Stroh, that's right. How'd it go? I mean, how did you enjoy that?
It was amazing. I think it was harder on them than it was me, probably. I was all college coach mode for a while. But once I got in there, just as far as helping with the players themselves, it was great. It was great to be back at that level and kind of see them. And actually to be with Abby, she is a phenomenal coach. And, first year right out of college, teaching school, it was kind of fun to be there with her. I love the players. The administration up there is great to work with. And all the coaches, they all are very supportive. So, yeah, I loved it. I'm a Bradley grad. I played volleyball at Bradley, but we're all in the county together, and all these kids watching them develop in volleyball. It was a lot of fun. I really had a good time. And I don't
Hall
think
of
they had
Fame
fun.
coach, by the way.
He's a Hall
Can we
of
give?
Famer.
At one season at Lee, if I remember correctly, you won like 40 matches in a row. Or you're not like 48-1 one
No,
season?
It was close. It was 39-1. I actually just saw that the other day.
Evangelist preachers exaggerate. we'll say 48-1. But sounds better than 30. No, a legend, Hall of Fame coach who's given back to the community, actually at a non-alum high school. So that's pretty awesome for Andrea and what she's doing.
We're going to take a quick break. We have the news coming up in just a moment, plus a lot more. It's day number 7 of 10 of our 49th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. We've got the rest of the week looks great. Our finale is this Friday. We'll be at Life Care Centers of America's Professional Development Center, where actually, Bridget, the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce are holding their coffee. And that's being their Christmas coffee. That's being highlighted this morning by Danny Murray and the Voices of Lee.
Yes, that's always a great
So they
one.
had to start early so Danny could get all of his talking in. Matter of fact, they started at 5 o'clock this morning. So, they just started. We'll be right back in a moment. Stand by.
This news update is brought to you by Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, serving families for more than 45 years. 2 locations, Wildwood and North Ocoee. JimRushFuneralHomes.com. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Automotive Center is celebrating the end of 2024 with their best deals of the year on their most popular Chevrolets, Buicks, and GMC vehicles. DonLedford.com and in person, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good so far. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Mix 104.1 is powered by
For more than 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County with a mission to see that no child goes without Christmas. Last year, we were able to provide much-needed gifts for more than 1,200 kids in Bradley County. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place December 2nd through December 13th. Learn more and donate online at mymix1041.com or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hello and Merry Christmas from Lee University. I'm Kristen Grisham, and on behalf of Lee, we wish you and yours a wonderful holiday season.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Keep it local in all you do. Our local businesses need you now more than ever. And if you need a mattress, you know that Mermaid Mattress has been your local mattress factory since 1979.
All right, for today, rain showers early in the day and then a more steady rain for the afternoon, a high of 66 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy early in the day, partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of only 45 and a low of 28 tomorrow night, and then sunny skies on Thursday with a high of 48. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 60 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar. So far, things are looking great out there.
All right, Reggie. No, I didn't mean to come here. I'm sorry. I know I motioned you over, but
Here.
Sit, stand, sit, roll over. No, wait. So I
Get
just
back
got
on the shelf. Get back on the shelf.
He's calling me the elf on the shelf.
I know.
They know that. You don't have to say it. I mean, it speaks for itself. It's pretty easy to tell.
Fine, I'll take my shirt off.
Is it exhausting? Seriously,
hey.
is it exhausting to have to move around every night?
Yeah, I know. All these acrobatic things I have to do. Hey, Richie, so I just got a text from Blake Beard, Black Sheep Blake. So Duck Donuts is donating $150.
Thank you, Blake.
But
way to go, Blake.
But quote, He's talking to me. You have to say our donuts are the freshest and best anywhere. Okay, fine. Quote, Blake Beard, quote.
That was good.
Thank you, Blake.
I love Blake. Blake, I don't know. But the Beards, they're coming. So let's see, we've heard from Ricky, Ken and Judy.
Yep.
Now Blake.
And I just heard from Blaine, and he said, quote,
Yeah.
he said he's going to give something, but he's pulled over on the side of the road praying because he just heard his pastor referring to me making live online bets on the air with Steve Hartline. It was just a biscuit, Blaine. A Hardee's biscuit. Come on, Blaine.
He pulls over about every half mile praying for Georgia to win that Sugar Bowl game here in a couple of weeks. All right, so, we need Brian Beard.
Yeah, Brian.
Where's Dr. Brian? Well, he said who let the dogs out, so he doesn't care. All right, back in a second.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The man now charged with United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson's murder in New York last week, 26-year-old Luigi Mangioni's held without bail in Pennsylvania.
In some dark corners, this killer is being hailed as a hero. Hear me on this. He is no hero.
Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, police say Mangione had the gun believed to have been used in the shooting in a manifesto critical of corporate America when he was spotted and arrested at a McDonald's in Altoona. It's 50 years in prison for a polygamous sect leader in Arizona.
Samuel Bateman had pleaded guilty to a years-long scheme to transport girls across state lines for his sex crimes and later to kidnap some of them from protective custody. Prosecutors say Bateman's small group was an offshoot of the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Fox's Tom Rigotti. Wildfires forcing evacuations in Malibu, California. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right. Local and state news from Mix 1041. Good morning from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, LoganThompsonLaw.com. Something tells me that the Logan Thompson Law Firm will be needed after this broadcast here this morning for, I don't know, about 5 or 6 of them, especially the honorary sister, Richie Hughes, over here. Hey, Cleveland City Council met yesterday, and interesting, some really good updates here. The City Council was alerted that Bradley County is now ranked 6th nationally in manufacturing jobs. The county is home to 161 manufacturers, 13 Fortune 500 companies. Also, the City Council is considering a 10-year tax abatement agreement with Amero International worth approximately $990,000. Amero is a startup on the Australian Stock Exchange. They'll invest nearly $55 million in Cleveland over the next 3 years, creating 87 full-time jobs and generating nearly $10 million in annual payroll. Bradley County Commission met in a work session yesterday. Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis asked commissioners to consider a resolution to ask state legislators to allow local counties to retain 50% of tax revenues that they collect for the state. Dr. Linda Cash, Bradley County Schools Director, addressed commissioners about concerns over a school voucher bill that be introduced during the next legislative session in January. In the current form, the bill includes a $2,000 one-time bonus for Tennessee teachers if the bill passes. The Bradley County Education Committee will research the bill further. And this, Bridget, Brenda, everybody else. Bradley County Commissioner Josh Rogers, and so here's what he did in the meeting yesterday. Because they're coming in Thursdays. Now it's all hitting me. So he's going to here's what he's doing. And it's actually pretty bright, even for him. He's not very bright, as you know. But Commissioner Josh Rogers, in the meeting yesterday, I'm just going to quote from Ryan Felton, our correspondent, quote, commended Steve Hartline, Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland, and Brenda Lawson. No mention of you at all.
Well, hey,
2 out of 3 are good.
Would you not talk about Brenda that way? My God, Richie, why would you do that?
Because everybody knows I'm not talking about Brenda.
Well, why would you talk about Tom just because he's not
Because
here?
everybody knows I'm not talking about Tom.
You're talking about who? Me?
I said 2 out of 3. Said
Anyway,
what I said.
he's bragging on the empty stocking fund, bragging on us and what we've raised and all that, but we know he's just priming the pump for Thursday.
No, that is very nice.
That's all. And then you wonder, well, what has he done? He's obviously done something bad. We're going to find out about later.
No.
Obviously.
No,
All right. Let's speaking of criminals, let's do this.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance,
Shepard.
2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
We don't care. We'll talk. We don't care. All right, let's go to the phones. Oh, my goodness, a voice from our past. Is that right? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, we got Sandra on the phone.
Hey, sister. We love you and miss you.
Where are you?
I am laying piled up on the couch at Bree's house.
Well, now we are on the air, by the way. I didn't know if you knew.
Sedated.
Yeah. I've been watching. No, I'm not sedated. I've been watching y'all.
She's always this way.
I wish I was sedated.
Okay, well,
No,
remember,
I'm
we're
good.
ATS the bridge. I didn't know if anyone knew that. We're going to, Sandra, since you're sedated, let's begin with 1987. No, I'm just kidding. Joke.
No, I'm not sedated. I'm just sitting here.
Hey,
I wish that I
Sandra, we
was
miss
there.
you. No kidding. And Linda and we were all talking about, you've definitely had some health challenges the past couple months, or really, honestly, going back to August, and it's been tough, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a rough few months, but I mean, I'm here. A lot of people have had it much worse, so I'm trying to look at it that way. Just not being able to do what you want to do and you normally do. That it's hard for me to sit still. That's for sure.
That's right, isn't it, ladies? You're
Yes. Yeah.
3 of the sisters here. Pastor James Sears is here, and of course, Richie, Brenda,
Aw.
Bridget, myself. And we're missing Yvonne and you. We're down 2 sisters.
I know. I'm sorry. I was hoping I could get there, but it I just wasn't able to do it.
That's okay.
But I've been collecting money now. I've been collecting money.
Well, that's all we care
So.
about, quite frankly. I don't care where you are.
I know. And actually, we have a $500 donation from Mark and Michonne Touchstone.
Oh, Yay! They help us every year. Thank you, guys.
They do. And Stephen Shelton was trying to come in on the sly
Yeah.
and steal it away, but he didn't.
Imagine
and
that.
Also another $500 donation from Wright Brothers, the shop in the back. These guys pass around the hat and collect, and they collected $500.
Oh, man, thank you
job.
guys
So-
very much.
And also Steve and Melinda Holder. Last year they gave 100, but this year they're giving 200 because I'm doing better, he said.
Oh, yay.
Thank you, Steve and Melinda. Saw Steve the other day, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. And I do have another one from Wright Brothers, but I think she's going to try to come in, so I'll wait till to the end to give you that one because it's a good one.
Very good. Very good. I tell you, hey, Sandra, hang out on the phone with us for a second. I want to go to Brenda. It's been a while since we've just gotten an update, and Brenda's over here ciphering and everything and getting ready to go. And by the way, a little trivia. Last night, December 9th, you hear this is the, of course, Linus and Lucy. Of course, Bridget tells me it's going to be a lawsuit. Anyway, whatever. was the 69th anniversary of the first airing of Charlie Brown Christmas last night, which, by the way, CBS fought it because of the biblical content in the show. But Coca-Cola said, you know what, we'll put up $10 million. You can do it. So that was last night. Brenda, over to you.
Okay, we have heard from Eddie and Susan Moreland, $250, and I just want to give a shout out to them and Carrie and Emily and all their family. They have worked diligently with me since October for getting everything ready, so we couldn't do it without them. We really appreciate them. Karen Colley, $1,000. Brenda and Albert Bishop, $500. Joe and Mary Margaret Stamper, $200. Gloria Scott Richmond, $25. Mark Hall, $100. Cindy Hall, $100. Dale and Brenda Hughes, $200. Rhonda Korn, $250. Jackie Evans Trekking, $250.
He helps us every year. Good morning, Jackie.
Sure
I saw Jackie the other day, too.
Carl Llewellyn, $150. Eric Evans State Farm, $500.
Eric, thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Eric.
Cleveland Reporting, $100. Bradley County High School, class of 1976, passed the hat, $160.
Champions.
There we go. There we go.
Cindy Richardson, $25. Mickey and Teresa Torbett, $100. Cleveland Police Department, No Shave November, they passed the hat and collected $2,465.
My
Awesome.
And that's partly because Gibson can't grow a beard. So he feels so bad, that's why he does that.
Stay off Chief Gibson.
Morning, Chief. Well, see, now all of a sudden I'm going to get pulled over. So
You deserve to be pulled over.
I really do. That's probably true.
Greg and Melanie Shepard, $100. Walker Valley Yearbook, $100. Walker Valley Beta Club, $100. Councilman Tom and Denise Cassandra. I can't even.
My brother, Tom
Sorry
Cassandra.
about that, Tom.
That's
I
all
just
right.
butchered that. $500. Larry Armour, Armour Real Estate, $500. Bowers Transportation, $1,000. The Walker Valley Anchor Club, $50. Walker Valley Basketball Boys, $100. Walker Valley Lady Mustangs Basketball, $100.
Great.
Will
The
and,
Sawsvilles.
Yeah.
Will and Courtney Campbell, $100. Dr. Candace Belk, on behalf of Walker Valley staff, $600.
Yes.
Dr. Jeff and Rachel Lovingood, $250.
We don't care. He left us. We just
My
don't
turn.
care. We want his money, but we don't care anymore. We love Jeff Lover.
Sheriff Stephen Connie Lawson, $200.
Yay, thank
and
you.
Man, the year that the sheriff had and a miracle. Honestly,
Yes.
God, people don't realize how serious that was. I was talking to Steve the other day.
He was lucky.
At our lunch the other day.
Yeah.
She was telling me about that.
Ryan and Keena Holton, $200. Roger and Cindy Pickett at Mermaid Mattress, $200. And not only did they make that donation, they made an in-kind donation also. Emily and Mitchell Brown, Bradley County High School Nutrition Director, $50. Jennifer how do you say her
Saka, I
last?
believe.
Saka. Walker Valley High School Internet Club, $150. Sherry Spangler in memory of her husband Ron, who started our giveaway program at
Welcome
Oklahoma.
to Sarah, yeah,
Yes.
McCoy Middle.
At $100.
Thank you, Sherry.
God bless you, Sherry.
Yes.
Thanks,
Can
Sherry.
I piggyback on that? Travis Godfrey just texted, our buddy Travis,
Hey, Travis.
$100 in memory of Ron Spangler.
Oh.
Travis
Legendary
helps us every year.
coach and principal in our community. Thank you, Travis.
Yes.
Okay. Scott and Kim Nipper, $100. Hallie Hughes and Michael Goss, $100. Ken and Judy Beard, $500. Bowers Automotive, $1,000. Duck Donuts, Blake Beard, $150.
Let me say, I'll believe that when I see it, okay? And he made me, I was like a hostage having to read what he wrote, all that.
And I hope I don't butcher this, but Chris Horvath.
Horvath. Let me say that's the campus pastor of RTT in Cleveland, Chris Horvath, and Crystal Madden, Tom Madden's daughter.
yeah.
Crystal Madden, former Michigan Avenue teacher, Chris and Crystal Horvath, campus pastors of RTT in Cleveland.
Wow. Thank you.
$200.
Thank you, guys.
Debbie Morris, $100. Mark Touchstone, $500. Wright Brothers Shop, $500. Steve and Melinda Holder, $200. Travis Godfrey in memory of Ron Spangler, $100. And that brings our total
All
to...
right, here we go. Let's get the timpani
wait,
bell.
what's your bell?
Everybody's bells, all the tambourines. There we go. That's good.
$108,302.
Wow. Pastor James Sears is here with Mount Olive Ministries, and Pastor, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Doing pretty good. How about you?
What do you think of this crew we've got here?
It's pretty amazing.
Isn't that great?
It's some of my favorite people in this room.
Yay.
Hey, Xandra. And of course,
On
you
this
said that
side of
because
the desk,
Xandra's
I
not
know.
here. That's why you said that. Xandra,
I
did you hear
said
that?
some. We're missing some. We got one of the sisters that's on the road doing mission work with our church, and then poor Xandra. Boy, we miss her.
Xandra, you want to say anything to James that we can say on the air?
Hey, yes. Hey, Pastor James. Listen, I am blessed with wonderful pastors. They've checked in on me a million times. I don't know how they've done it, but I appreciate them more than you could possibly even imagine. And
Well,
they
we
know how
love
to
you, and we
pray.
definitely miss you. And the day, of course, is not the same without you. And we're praying that you continue to get well every day.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Pastor, I
tell us what-
understand, Mount Olive has been there for us for so many years. Started, of course, with your dad, Pastor Gary Sears, and now you've continued the tradition. And Bridget told me that it was a special morning at Mount Olive this past Sunday.
Yeah, we had an amazing day. Of course, we had our choir presentation, and it was so good, so good. And if you haven't seen it, you ought to go online and watch it. It was a great service and just incredible things. People gave their heart to Christ. It was just a great Sunday morning. And really, you ought to be commended to Pastor Brian and Jamie Shaw for the leadership of that. Good day.
Good. Very, very good. And maybe an offering, I understand. Tell me how that works. You do this every year.
Yeah, so, there's always a Sunday that we try to select to do this, and we just, the past couple years, just decided that because this is a Sunday that we also have a lot of guests come into our service. And one of the things I'm very big on, when you come, if you're a guest, we don't expect you to give. You're here to receive something from us, hopefully the Word of God. We don't expect you to give. And so I tell them, don't give. The offering time is that. But I do unashamedly ask them to give the one thing, and that's something back to our community, which is the Empty Stocking Fund. And so that's why we do that on that Sunday, and it was a great day. And I have a check for you guys for $4,400.
Whoa! My goodness gracious! Wow. You guys come through every year.
Shout out to Mount Olive.
Yeah, and really just wonderful people at Mount Olive. But that's what you guys do year round, though. And talk about some of your efforts year round. I know you have your dad.
So one of the things that my father, and he's mentioned this every time he comes in, is that he gleaned a lot from your grandfather and the generosity that he had to the community. Yeah. And that's just been the heart of Mount Olive for so many years, is just to be generous to the community through so many different ways, through events that we do, and the little things too, like many of the other churches do. We had people this week at the homeless shelter giving to that. We do a lot of mission work, not only just in Cleveland, but around. We've got some Native Americans. Obviously, Yvonne's on her way back from that. But we just believe that we serve a God who is very generous, and that one of the ways that we can express our love to our community is through generosity. And so we do a lot of things in our community, and it's an honor to do that. Wow. And so this is just one of them. And I commend you, Steve, for continuing this and taking it to another level, you and Brenda. It always seems like it gets better and bigger every year. This I think is probably the biggest offering we've taken up.
Wow!
And it's just been amazing. We are blessed to live in a community, and I think our community is generous. When you see all the tragic events that have happened, just even around through the Carolinas and all that, our community sends people out to those places. Yep. We are a blessed community, and it's an honor for me to pastor in this community.
And we, it talks about getting better. Yes, the need gets greater.
And the need
year.
does get greater.
As the Lord, my papa would always quote, "The poor you'll always have with you," and that is so special. Thank you very much. And my papa loved your dad. He loved him, and really. Thought the world of him and his place in continuing what he started back in '45. So,
and he really did, my father and I both had that conversation numerous times, and he always talked about the heart of your grandfather, And he said if I can do that in the community, and I really, I don't want to say that he picked up the mantle, but I do think that he just gleaned. There's so many other pastors that pastor this community.
Absolutely.
My father has just been one of them. I've sat with him. I can remember being a young boy sitting in courtrooms with him, with Van Deacon, and trying to help children, and just being in the community to love our people. And I think that is something that makes Cleveland and Bradley County really, really special.
And Bridget, he talks about going to court with his dad. That's back when Gary was back when he was sent to prison, and he got out and had a successful ministry. Bridget, what about Mount Olive? That's your place. That's your church.
Yeah, so proud. Mount Olive is full of the most generous, most genuine people, and just so proud to be a member there. Love it.
All right. Do you let her? Do you still give her the right choir times and rehearsals? And I know you guys used to switch it up a little bit. Bridget, we're going to do a special Tuesday night service. James, thanks. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate
God bless you. Xandra, how about that gift from Mount Olive?
Wow, that's amazing. I did watch the service online yesterday, and it was awesome. And I got to see all the people going up and giving, and it's pretty amazing. We live in an amazing community, and I go to an amazing church. What can I say?
You sure do. All right, I tell you what. Does anybody have anything you want to say? I'm going to take a quick break here. Speak now, or forever hold your peace. Brenda?
From Xandra's daughter, Bree and Tanner Horsemeyer, $50.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Bree.
Tanner
Thank
and
you,
Tanner.
Bree, Tanner.
Tanner down at Alon Planning Partners, our friends, the Haggies, and we appreciate them so much. Brenda, did you have something?
I did.
Yeah.
I just got a text from Shane Gibson, Shane and Dee Dee Gibson, $200.
Yay.
And Easy
you, Shane.
Auto, $1,000.
Wow.
Hey, Shane. Shane, Shane is a legendary pickleball player.
That's what I'm hearing. I've actually watched him do that.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Like world class person, but world class pickleball as well. What a great guy.
Shane, thank you, and Easy Auto, of course, Bob Carr and Robbie and everybody there. We can't, Casey Tuggle, my buddy, can't thank you guys enough, and they've done a lot for the Empty Stocking Fund over the years. All right, going to take a quick. Hey, Xandra, can you hang on a minute?
Yes.
Just stay with us. I'm going to keep Xandra on hold. Boy, that's fun, too, by the way. Keeping Xandra on hold. My Lord. I couldn't do that if you were here. Anyway, it's a lot of giving this morning, folks. God bless you. I tell you, and somebody said it the other day, you hear these big amounts, and that is wonderful, and we need that. But every dime, every single dime the Lord blesses, and that's what makes a difference. So you can call in, text in, 423-614-6499. We're day 7 of 10. We finish all this on Friday. And then the party is Saturday. Actually, it's how the year falls this year. We got more people going online than ever before this year, we understand. Our website, mymix1041.com. Austin's put it right there at the top of the page. Very, very easy to do. Bridget, let's get caught up a little bit here. First of all, our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Caitlin McChesney. That birthday wish is from her family. Chad Davis is celebrating today. That is from Brittany, Braxton, and Drew. Josh Cartwright is celebrating today. Caden Wampler is 10 years old. This is Austin's favorite nephew. Roy Wilhoit is 72 today, and Madison David is also celebrating. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle 423-381-3429. Do you need toilet paper? Sun Paper in Cleveland.
Morning flurries. The return of special traditions like candied bacon, a warm, cozy fire, special gifts to open, and cinnamon raisin biscuits home for the holidays. All wrapped up and shared with good people. This season, unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's. Our gift to you, breakfast now served till noon.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's WCLE, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Just wanted to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Visit us at cleveland-nissan.com. We can help out with all your Christmas needs. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
This is Roy Michael Roman with RMR Legal PLLC, Cleveland's newest hometown 24/7 law firm for all your legal needs. Give us a call at 423-528-8484.
Hey everyone, Nicole Mooreshead, Marketing Director for Hardee's here with you to wish you a very Merry Christmas from our Hardee's family to yours. Thank you to all of our amazing customers who continue to visit us day after day, year after year. We are so thankful for you, and we look forward to serving you made from scratch, handcrafted, all-day goodness in the new year.
Them, owners of Mermaid, and they gave a very nice in-kind donation of some mattresses that were needed by some of the children. We really appreciate that so very much.
Posh and Lavish is an all-natural latex and wool line of mattresses sold exclusively by Mermaid Mattress. Come take a test rest and you'll receive a free latex pillow, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have rain showers early in the day and then a more steady rain for the afternoon, a high of 66 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy early in the day, much cooler. We'll have partly cloudy skies by afternoon, a high of only 46 tomorrow and a low of 29. And then on Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 48. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 60 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, so far things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Well, welcome back. This half hour, 8:35, as we say good morning to you. It is our 49th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. We have around the reset around the table here. If you're listening on the radio or watching us on mixtv.tv, we have, of course, Bridget, Brenda. We have the Orr sisters. We have Linda White. We have Kathy Eaton. We have Andrea Hudson. We have Zandra on the phone. Say good morning, Zandra.
Good morning, Zandra.
Good morning, Zandra. Well, at least she still has her sense of humor. Oh, man. We have honorary Orr sister, Richie Hughes. Good morning, morning, Richard. How are you? Good morning again. What?
Good morning.
Okay, well,
I said good morning.
I had your mic off, and so
I've changed hats.
Natural, but yeah.
I'm going.
I can't believe it.
You went from UT to Titleist.
No, I haven't done UT yet.
Well, oh no, it was the.
You gave away my COVID year of eligibility.
Yeah. Well, no, it's actually on TV. If they're watching, they can see it.
Well, if they're watching on TV, I've joined the Live Golf Tour.
Yeah.
So
you replaced Greg Norman, I understand.
I did replace Greg Norman, the Shark.
Yeah, it's going downhill. Wow. Even with the Saudi money, you can't save it. And then John Davis, Kia of Cleveland, where it's easy as one, two, three. John Davis. Linda, you and John, I know, are dear friends, as we all are.
We are, and I don't even know how we became friends other than, I guess, Nelson. Nelson's a very good friend of mine, and then I just started talking to John. I was sending people down there to buy a car, and
no matter what, he always will help whomever. I've had to call him at the bank and say, I need you to buy this person's car. They can't afford it. And I'm going to tell you, I won't tell the whole story, but literally he did to help this lady so that she could buy a house.
Wow.
And it just so many things have transpired. And he's just such a good guy. I think Andrea actually purchased a car from him.
Mm-hmm.
And then one Friday, I stopped by there a couple months ago just to drop off a key because we had traded a car. And I left there an hour later with a new car myself. So.
Oh, well, hey. Well, you talk about...
I wasn't intending to buy a car that day.
You talk about
but
being friends with John. John makes friends very easily. I mean, you just gotta, if you meet John, you're his friend.
Amen.
So,
he will help you no matter what.
John, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good this morning, Steve. Appreciate you asking me out today. And on the way in this morning, I was like, how did I get caught up in all this? And I believe it was about 6 years ago that you had asked, we'd come in a conversation, you was telling about the empty stocking fund. And I was like, what is that? And yeah, I'll give $100, go away. And
that's how I'm treated mostly, actually.
So as the years have come about, then I figured out what all the empty stocking fund's about. And I hate that I can't give more. And I'm going to give as much as I can, and then on top of that, today that I brought a check from the dealership for $1,000.
Oh, wow, thank you.
And then I've got another check in my back pocket for $500. There's somebody listening right now that's thinking, well, I'm going to give $100. And I'm going to challenge that person. I'm going to match up to $500 this morning.
Wow. All right. Thank you.
So I've got the $1,000, and I'll match $500 if somebody will call in right now.
Right now. Wow. There you go.
So somebody's on the fence thinking, I'm just going to give $100, but I'm challenging you to give $500.
And that doubles it, really.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
So you can do that, 614-6499. You can call that in. You can text that in, that same number. Or you can go on our website. We get that directly right here, mymix1041.com. The phones are ringing, John Davis. So that's
awesome.
Very nice.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, John. Yeah. Kia of Cleveland, $1,000. And you heard what John's challenge there on the $500. Tell me what's happening while you're here, John. Kia of Cleveland. What's going on, buddy?
Steve, right now's the time to buy a car. We've got more cars than we know what to do with at Kia of Cleveland. Matter of fact, we started a construction sale this week. They're tearing down our old building. We're putting up a new building. But I've got to get rid of some cars. I've got 200 new cars sitting on the ground. And on all Tellurides, all Sorrentos, and all Sportages, you get $10,000 over Kelly Blue fair trade value for your car.
Wow.
Get that tongue tied.
So let's talk about the construction project. You're starting the construction sale. Tell me about that timeline. What's going on there?
So it's going to be a 6-month project. They're gutting the building. We'll be starting from scratch. So it starts this Wednesday. The crew's coming in. They're going to demolish the building and then start building back up from scratch. And we'll be working out of trailers until then.
Oh, wow.
And that'll be worth it. It'll be worth it for the consumers, the public.
And so I've got to get rid of some cars. I've got them on the ground, and I've got to get rid of them.
Okay, you heard it, and so many of you have taken advantage of that over the years. Kia of Cleveland, our buddy John Davis, KiaofCleveland.com.
That's right.
Just check it out while you're sitting there. John, thank you, buddy, very, very much.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all letting me be part of this. Thank y'all.
John. Appreciate it.
Let's go back around the panel here. Any updates that we need to provide at this point?
Scotty Gilbert's out in the waiting room.
Scotty Gilbert's
Come
in the
on
waiting
Scotty.
room.
I've got some updates.
Let's hear Richie Hughes.
Baylor and Alexis Terrell, $200.
Wow.
Dr. Baylor, by the way.
Yes.
With a prayer request for Gunnar Stockton and the Georgia Bulldogs. Blaine and Darlia Terrell, $250.
Yay.
Thank you, guys.
Blair Terrell, $100.
Yay,
Thank
Blair.
you, Blair.
And my roommate, my college roommate and best friend, one of my best friends, Brian and Jana Beard, $300.
Yay.
Oh, wow. Thank you, guys.
Jana.
Very, very much. We're
All
getting
right. Look at our buddy.
wonderful morning. Now we've got a county commissioner who we've got. Come on over there, Scotty.
Love
Scotty
that.
Gilbert. Probably.
These are my girls here, boy.
Yeah.
Scotty, you're probably, your family, I know, are the longest running contributors to the Empty Stocking Fund over the years?
Yes, my dad and Uncle Junior and Arthur and Johnny and what's the bank guy's name?
Yeah. Oh, Bobby Taylor.
Bobby Taylor.
Yeah.
And all of them, they started that years ago,
Yep.
uptown.
That's right.
I remember taking them the second check. Dad took them the first one. I took them the second one. So
That's right.
I remember taking them all their checks.
I'd say going back 49 years of the radio part of this, that the Gilberts are probably the longest running. I was thinking about that the other day. Longest running contributors. And why is it important, Scotty? And now you're Commissioner Gilbert. Why is that important?
This town is important.
All right.
The people in this town, the children in this town is important. And for you to be able to give a little bit to help these kids out for Christmas that they don't get to have, that's huge. Our kids are what we're supposed to be taking care of.
That's right. And that's, that's how you were raised. I mean,
That's the way I was raised. You know, I've owned the bakery since it's going on 18 years now.
Oh, wow.
And that's how long Mother's been. Well, actually, Mother's been gone 20 years because all of us boys owned it before I bought it from them. But man,
That's
it's been a long time
yeah.
since I have, not counting since Dad and all them has. This ain't, how old is it?
What's this?
How old
This
is
49
it? 49
this year.
years?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're not that old.
Wow.
Well, Townhouse Bake Shop keeps us all sweet.
But one thing I'd like to say is that Josh Rogers and his compadres are trying to beat these girls.
I know.
And let me tell you, this is Cleveland. This is
Oh,
Bradley
here we
County.
go. Here we go.
And I don't think they can do it.
Goodness.
This is going to be for them
Oh,
to put on their roster.
Now you're putting this on Josh Rogers? Or
No, this is going.
okay.
No, no.
On this one, okay.
This goes to the girls.
Okay.
This is $1,000.
Whoa! And this is for Dr. Cash.
Okay.
100 for Dr.
right.
Cash.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
So,
Thank you,
He's
Scotty.
already pledged
Thank
that
you
one.
very much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
but
much.
it is, y'all, this is the most important time. These times right here, kids don't have nothing.
Right.
And y'all need to get together and pull up at work and call in and give to the Empty Stock Fund. It's not, this contest is fun. But it ain't about the contest, it's about these kids. But we can have fun during the process.
Well,
And,
that's biblical. Talking about a cheerful giver.
Yes.
It is fun to give, actually.
It is fun to give.
Zandra, what about our buddy Scotty Gilbert?
He's a rock star. Way to go, Scotty. We
You're a rock
appreciate you. Thank you.
Sandra, I tell you, and we love you and we hope you get better, but to be able to turn you up and down is an absolute miracle of Almighty God. I guarantee you. This is just wonderful.
Well, now wait. You're going to want to turn me up because I've got a nice little donation I need to tell you about.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
All right. So I heard from Wright Brothers employees, and Ian Manning is giving $200.
Wow, thank you, Ian.
Yeah, Cindy Freeman, $100. Jean Grayson, $100. Tony Bowl, $20. And Kelly Roan, $50. And we have at Wright Brothers what we call the caring team, and it is headed up by Kelly Roan. And once again, they are giving $3,000.
Oh, time for my bells.
Wow. Wow. You know, Zandra, and
awesome.
you and I are so well acquainted with what Steve Wright and Wright Brothers entirely does throughout the year. And, of course, he had the burden on his heart to found ATS The Bridge back nearly 10 years ago. And that's something you're continuing on with Jared Waldrop. But what an organization. That's just incredible.
Oh yeah, Wright Brothers as a whole. I mean, it's I'm blessed, and everybody that works there, we're all blessed. They treat you like family. Everything you hear about them is so true, and like you said, I'm very fortunate to be a part of ATS The Bridge, and that's my heart and my passion, and for so many. And I just love being a part of such a great organization.
All right, Zandra, just hang on there if you will. And Scotty Gilbert, anything else you want to add here before we go, bud?
I would like to say hello to my wife. She's over at Oak Grove, slaving in the kitchen. Let me tell you, that lady knows every one of them kids' names. You'll see them in the mall and they holler, Miss Gina, Miss Gina, and she calls their names off. Here they come. I mean, I thought kids like me, but they really like her.
They really like Gina.
And all my employees at the bakery and my family. And I would like to say something about the Wright brothers.
Please.
I remember when the tornadoes come, and all around my houses the trees was down. The first truck I seen was Wright brothers, and they didn't ask for nothing. Son, they come through there and they cleaned that up. Bates Pike, that was one of the main, right there where the main electric is. They got all that cleaned up, and that was just a blessing to the people in the 4th District. I know they appreciated it because we got cleaned up and we was out pretty quick.
That's right.
I'd like to say thank you to them.
Times.
They've done it. People don't know how many times they go out and don't. There's no pay to them, and they just do it.
That's
They get it done. So thanks, Wright brothers.
And thank you,
And
Scotty
thank these
Gilbert.
girls.
Thank
the Townhouse
you. We
Bake
appreciate
They're
you
precious.
so much.
Appreciate
And,
them so much. We're going to take
I'm gonna
a
let
quick
you
break.
go.
Coming back, we're going to be
Good
joined by
man,
the 24/7 movement. We've got our friends coming in to talk with us here in just a moment. Stand by, everybody.
This news update is brought to you by Wright Pediatric Dentistry, now open in Cleveland on Paul Huff Parkway behind McAllister's, accepting new patients. Call Wright Pediatric Dentistry at 423-910-3055.
Great sale, great prices at the Town Squire. Larry and his staff are giving you a personal invitation to stop by.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
For more than 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County with a mission to see that no child goes without Christmas. Last year, we were able to provide much-needed gifts for more than 1,200 kids in Bradley County. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place December 2nd through December 13th. Learn more and donate online at mymix1041.com or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Today, Independent Insulation Services, your spray foam experts.
Welcome back. It is Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Appreciate what they've done for us. the Empty Stocking Fund, and they're coming back for a second time on Friday, we understand. It is our number 2 this morning of our Empty Stocking Fund, and right now we've got some very special guests with us. Of course, we have Matt Dillard, we have Preston Dillard, and we have Randy Bonner here. It's the 24/7 movement. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Good.
So glad to have you. And Randy and Matt, I want to go to you because Matt, it's a very poignant time of the year. I know for you and your family, and really how this all got started, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It is. I want to start out by sharing something that a lot of people don't know yet. Friday, I was in a wreck. I was coming back from Athens, and a guy on the wrong side of the road speeding. But it's by God's grace I'm standing here this morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it can happen just like that.
Yes, sir.
Obviously.
And Dustin, the first thing I thought about was Dustin and Brittany. And it's just hard for me to talk about it right now. It's just so close to home. But you see a picture of my truck.
Yeah, I sent it to both of you just a second ago. But it's the fact that he's walking is a miracle. When you see the truck, it looks like something that's been totally demolished, which it is demolished. But he's a miracle. God's hand was all over him.
Truck and trailer. Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
my goodness. That is a miracle.
Yes.
We're seeing a picture of the truck here.
And one of the things I like to share and what this is all about is, Brittany and her passion for children. And that's what this is about. And partnering with this is, what else could we do just other than partner with something like this to give back to the kids of our community and Brittany and her passion. And this happened at the accident Friday. I had a picture of Dustin and Brittany and the boys because we just shared earlier in the week. And it's a family portrait. Again, God's grace, that portrait is not even scratched. But it was laying there we was cleaning the stuff out of the truck and laying there on the side of the road, and one of the first responders seen that picture and realized who it was and talked about Brittany. She said, when I first come into Walker Valley as a freshman, that lady changed my life. Her impact on me as an individual. It just goes to show you, every day, choices matter. And every day, we have an opportunity to impact lives. And it's by God's grace that we're able to do what we're doing. You got this young man and his 2 brothers. By the way, Terry would be here, but the youngest one is sick. But it's just God. He's good, and He is good all the time.
That's right. And for you to be able to say that, of all people, is a testimony.
Yes.
And that's right. Randy, out of tragedy and the ashes of all of this comes a tremendous movement that is also changing lives, isn't it?
Yeah, the 24/7 movement, of course, dedicated in keeping Brittany and Dustin's legacy alive and the passion they had for safety with their children. And again, echoing what Matt just said, the Empty Stocking Fund, or as Richie would like to say, the Empty Sticking Fund, is...
I'm trying to get it to the full stocking fund.
But caring for our children and what Brenda's been doing throughout the years, what your family's been doing, other organizations that have partnered together. But this is fantastic what y'all are doing now to come together and make sure that kids are safe and taken care of for Christmas. And we like to try to focus a whole lot on the safe part. But there was a special award given yesterday, and this is probably one of the most special things that has happened since the crash. It was an award given to Dustin and Brittany Dillard. And so this was something that the family did not know about. The Tennessee Highway Safety Office, there's a big regional luncheon yesterday, a few hundred law enforcement officials. Wow. But here's the award, Steve, that was given in memory of Dustin and Brittany Dillard. This plaque honors Dustin and Brittany, who saved the lives of their 3 sons. By utilizing car seats, their decision to prioritize the safety of their children serves as a lasting testament to the power of love, responsibility, and safety. May their story inspire others to protect the ones they love. A simple choice, a life saved, presented by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, December 2024.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Richie Hughes, I know, yeah, let's give him a hand. Richie, I know you're a proud board member, and just over to you, buddy. What do you make of this?
Well, I just have so much admiration for Matt and Terry and the entire Dillard family. We've got an incredible CEO in Randy Bonner who does just a tremendous job, but distracted driving is a problem, and you don't have to be a drinker to have a problem with looking at your phone when you should be looking at the road. And that's what the 24/7 movement is doing. I've never seen anything, and I'm getting a little bit older in years. I've never seen anything that have so much momentum so quickly.
That's right.
6 months into the formation of an organization, they got a piece of legislature passed in Nashville regarding distracted drivers and things that take place to children like Preston and his brothers, and taking care of them in the future when people make poor decisions. But it's a great cause. But what I love about Matt and Terry, and what I love about Tanner and the family and Randy and our 24/7 movement board is they're not here today to receive. You know, we do a lot of fundraisers, and we do things to raise money, and it goes right back in the community, by the way.
It does.
But today they've brought gifts.
Wow.
And if Preston will help me. Are you ready? This is Preston.
Hey, Preston!
Come up here. Move up a little closer. Move up a little closer. I'm gonna. By the way, see, we're twins. Show them your logo. We got our shirts on 24/7. This is my pickleball partner, my golf partner, and my favorite guy in the world, Preston. Preston, Randy Bonner made a donation. How much did Randy give? What did Randy give? What does that check say?
$150.
Come on! Say thank you, Randy. Thank you, Randy. And can you read out what Poppy and Grandma gave here? Matt and Terry Dillard did what?
$1,500.
$1,500.
That's in memory of Dustin and Brittany.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you
Terry.
so
That's
much.
awesome.
My goodness.
Preston,
Wow.
you did so good.
Like you said, Randy and Richie and Matt, it's Randy, it's giving back. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, it is. And we're blessed because of the partnerships. And we know Zandra's online with us. We
Hey,
love her.
Zandra.
ATS The Bridge. What a great partnership we have with her and with you guys at Mix 104.
Well, we love it, and we're with you every step of the way. Hey, Zandra, what do you make of all this?
Well, the 24/7 movement is, it's like Richie just said, the momentum that these guys have had and the way our community has embraced them and what they do. And we love partnering with them and what they do in our community. Thank you guys so much for everything.
Richie, I want to, Andrea?
No, I wanted to just let you know that this morning, Walker Valley, I don't know if you've been listening, but they've been really stepping up today.
that's
And
right.
so far, faculty, staff, and clubs, they've given over $1,300 this morning.
Yeah,
So,
that's
and they
wonderful.
love Brittany. So
Walker Valley,
I'm really
yes.
happy about that.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Brittany's
right.
a legendary teacher at Walker Valley. She really was.
Absolutely. Matt, anything you want to add here before we go, buddy?
Every day, like I said already, we have the opportunity to change lives. And just like what we're doing here, partnering with the Empty Stocking Fund to give back. And that's the thing, to make a difference. And these children, and to help make a difference that they'll have a Christmas that no other way they would have a Christmas. But also, I just to be thankful for the miracles of God. Because right there is a miracle.
That's right.
Amen.
Now you're looking at a miracle right here.
That's right.
That's
And there's two more brothers at home.
That's right.
But I just want to, God is good. And there again, I've already said it, but he is good, and he is good all the time.
Amen. Our friends, the 24/7 movement. Randy Bonner, how can people get more information? I know you've got a big new year ahead. A lot of things coming up.
Yeah, they can go to our website, the 247movement.org, and they can catch us on Facebook as well and Instagram.
All right, very good. Thank you all very much. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pause right here, and then we're going to put a wrap on what has been a tremendous morning, Bridget. I want to bring you back and remind us, as we go to the 9 o'clock hour, we do have a great contest going here this morning with our 12 Days of Christmas presented by the Salvation Army of Cleveland.
Yes, today is day number 4, and that prize is 1 year of free cheesecakes from Sweet Emmeline's here in Cleveland. So if you'd like to get qualified to win that, you can call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, be sure to include your name and tell us you want to win the cheesecakes. So again, 614-6499. You can call or text.
All right, it's 9:03. Let's get a check of the streets here, Bridget, and go back over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Automotive Center is celebrating the end of 2024 with their best deals of the year on their most popular Chevrolets, Buicks, and GMC vehicles. DonLedford.com and in person, North Lee Highway in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvein.com or call 423-961-5682.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Mix 1041, good morning. It is coming up on 9:05, and this hour of the 49th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Event brought to you by our friends at Vascular Institute, Bridget. Vascular Institute, Dr. Chris and Tracy Lassar. Boy, they are great to this community, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely. They have 5 convenient locations here in this area, so you can go to their website or give them a call, and they're the only vascular practice that welcomes self-referrals.
All right, thanks so much. Vascular Institute has helped us for many, many years. It is the final moments of our morning broadcast here. Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. And we are on day number 7 of 10 days of giving, our 49th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. And it's been a wonderful morning with the Orr sisters and the honorary Orr sister, Richie Hughes, and so much happening, and so I tell you what, Linda, let's go over to you. We've got a special guest right here. My buddy Joy's here.
It's my fault. I told them the wrong day.
Well, it's all right.
It's never a wrong day with you.
It's no.
It's okay. It's all right.
But Toyota, they're always a big supporter of the Empty Stocking Fund, and they're here today. So, what do you have for us?
Absolutely. So on behalf of Toyota Cleveland, Monte Bernie, the entire staff, we do want to present a $1,000 donation to the
very nice.
As always.
Good job, Toyota.
Why is it so important to Toyota of Cleveland?
It's all about the community. You know, I've been at Toyota Cleveland since 2016, and Monte had got there before me, and all the other members of the team, from Tom Trout to Justin Creation to everybody on that team. But, you know, I've been there for going on a decade, and it just comes down to working for people who care. And when people care, it makes you just want to go do so much for everything, you know, to the customer, for the community. At the end of the day, we all work as a job, but when you work as a family, as generic as some people think it may sound, I think everybody here knows that feeling too. When you find that family, it just makes you want to just do everything you can for the community. And that's one thing I love about working for good men. You know, good men want to do good things. And every year, the Empty Stocking Fund, you see all the people who come on here and donate to a good cause. And that's really what the holidays are about, you know, it's just giving back to the community. And I love the consistency that you guys do this every year. It's beautiful.
Joy, what's happening? Let's talk cars and vehicles. What's happening at Toyota of Cleveland right now?
Well, it's very busy in the holiday season. We're actually running a special right now. If you come to our service department and get your car appraised, you actually get $10 off your service appointment. No obligation to do anything, just to get a trading value. And you might just want to know what your car's worth. You know, and that's not even a sales tag. That's just, hey, we want to help everybody out. Get your car appraised. We can see what your car's worth. And maybe even in 6 months to a year you want to trade it, but at least we can get you that information now. And then secondly, if you wear festive attire, how most people are in right now, you actually get $250 off your vehicle purchase.
Really?
That's all you got to do. You just got to show Christmas spirit and you're good to go.
It's Toyota of Cleveland, and I guess they can go on the website and see all the deals, is that right?
Yeah, www.toyotacleveland.com. You know, we have our entire inventory from new and used on there. And also, we have a lot of new cars that are coming in off the truck. So what a lot of people are doing, hey, I want this specific color Highlander, I want this specific color Tacoma. What they're doing is they're putting their name on it, and then we reserve it for you when it gets there. So it'll have well, I'd say 0 miles, but we want to at least, you know, do some inspection. So probably about 3, but yeah, we'll make sure it's right.
Monte and Crystal, Bernie, and the entire family at Toyota of Cleveland, thank you very much. Joy, what about them, Linda?
Hey, I just can't say enough. If you go there and you can't find the car, on their lot, they will actually find one for you. Actually, we bought one. Nelson owns a Ford dealership in Valdosta. So when they didn't have it here, we got it from there. So they will make it happen.
No,
They
absolutely.
will make it happen.
Absolutely.
They'll make it. Joy, thank you so much, buddy.
Yes, thank you.
And okay, you're wearing the big orange. I know you're a big fan. Does UT have a chance at Ohio State?
Well, we got a chance. You know, weak offensive line play can lead to some good creation. Hey,
Here we go.
I'm a realist. I think the spread is probably correct, but I do like the opportunity. You know, run the football, what Michigan did. I think Dylan Sampson's probably a little bit better than their backs, and I think our defensive line's a little bit better than theirs. I'm just excited we got in.
I don't know you, and I love. Thank you for giving to this, but I'm not accepting anything you just said. We're going to win. We're going to run it down their throat with Dylan Sampson.
Okay.
Nico's going to have his best game yet. They're going to be booing. It's going to be called the Boo in the Shoe.
Oh.
In Columbus, Ohio. They're going to be booing their team off the field because the Vols are going to run wild.
I sure hope so,
We
because
can pray that.
I just booked my ticket this weekend, so I'll be
I thought you were talking about Boo Carter. But anyway.
And Boo Carter, but if you're going, let me just say this: I need to pray with you before you leave, because if you're going to be there, and you need to have some good vibes. I believe that we're going to win.
Yeah,
we definitely got a very good chance to win the game.
You're turning around a little bit.
I will say, the last 2 games I went to, Alabama and Neyland with Hendon Hooker, and the Orange Bowl with Clemson. So
You're
I'm 2-0.
2-2. Yeah.
2-0.
Okay.
So I think if I go, I've got a decent chance to win.
We're good.
And next year I'll be playing because I'm going to have my 5th year COVID year. I'm committing today.
Yeah.
Hey,
You are committing.
I'm committing today to Tennessee. It was between Tennessee and FSU. Who was 2-10 and still complaining about not getting in last year. 2-10 not getting in. Anyways, it's going to be the Boo at the Shoe.
You've inspired me. Tennessee, 31.
Come on.
Hey.
Now we can say Toyota's in. Now we can say.
But, Steve, what about our Falcons? We should probably just leave it there.
Yeah, we're just going to leave it there, Joy.
Nelson's a big
It's
Georgia
bad
fan,
year.
so
Joy,
we
thanks so much. God bless you.
Thank
Toyota of
you.
Cleveland, Monte, thank you, buddy.
Joy. I appreciate it.
I'm going to get a final word here from Zandra on the line, and then we're going to take another call. Zandra, thank you so much. Anything you want to say here before we go?
Yeah, so one of our donors didn't make it in to give today. They'll give sometime today, and that's Tennessee Valley Urology. So we got to add that to the list, Brenda. That goes for today.
Shelton said it's going to be on his list. He just texted in.
Yeah, whatever. We don't listen to Shelton.
Shelton.
This is not your day, Shelton.
Yeah, we don't know who he is.
We weren't going to talk about him today.
Yeah,
Not your day.
I want the war between
your day, Shelton.
The day.
Sandra, thank you so much. And anything you want to say here?
No, I'm just really sad that I'm not there, but anyway, I'm there in spirit, and I've tried to work behind the scenes as much as I can. So thank you for letting me be a part.
Well, we
I
love
know
you,
this was hard for
and
you, but-
we miss you. But hey, you'll definitely be back next year. I guarantee you. Bridget, anything you want to say to Sandra? We can say on the air.
Sandra, we missed you so much. Been praying for you.
Thank you, sweet girl.
Hey, I tell you what, I
appreciate
got
it.
an idea. I'm gonna send Bridget on company time just to sit with you for hours on end.
Okay.
You well.
I'll be there.
I don't know what you'll pray for. You'll feel a lot better because it'll make what you're going through now a lot worse. Anyway, thanks, Sandra. We love you.
Thank you. I love y'all. Appreciate
All right, and go ahead and arrange that. We got another caller coming through. Let me get some final comments. Coach Hudson, Andrea Hudson, what do you make of all this?
I think it's great. I just wanted to, I'd already told Brenda this. We did have one more from Walker Valley that gave, and that was the Walker Valley FFA, Adam Harner and Jason Kincaid, and they gave $100.
Yay.
So
Nice.
that was our total, ended up $1,300 from Walker Valley this morning. Very, very grateful.
Wow.
And all of the sisters, we always get together, and we always contribute as well. And this year, from the Orr sisters, we're going to be giving $700
Oh,
this year.
my
So,
goodness. Thank you, ladies. for coming
Excellent,
here.
ladies. Excellent.
Raise all this money. Kathy Eaton, what would you like to say here before we go?
This is overwhelming, isn't it? God is good, but I'm glad that we get to do it. Sometimes I stress about it, but then it all comes together like Steve said, and we sure did miss our two other sisters, but we love doing this for y'all and for the kids.
It's all for the
Yes.
children. We can't thank enough. And Linda, just another incredible year, because when we call on people for children at Christmas, they always come through here in this community, don't they?
They do, and I tend to call on the same people, but if I don't call them, honestly, they call me. I mean, are you doing this year? And I'm just so thankful and so blessed that people really see the need. And I know there's probably more out there we don't see. And I'm just glad that I can be a part of it. And thank you for letting us be a part of it. We love this community. They always come through, always come through. And I will say one thing, I'm not really sure how much, but Southeast Bank will be making a donation. Last year we donated $3,000. I'm expecting it to be the same thing. So
wow, thank you.
You can write that down, but I'm still waiting on
And they
how
can
you
see
have
you.
to go through.
People
Yeah.
can see you at Southeast Bank in Ottawa, is that right?
Yes, that's where I'm at.
What can you
still.
do for people?
Whatever they need. The only thing I don't do is mortgage loans any longer. We don't have our mortgage department. Now, commercial lending, that's basically what I do. And but as far as the bank goes, we can do anything. It's very, very good place to work. They're very generous, and they do give back to schools mostly. I mean, we give about $1 million or more in scholarship to all the universities that are in our footprint.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Southeast Bank, we really appreciate them. And Richie, final word from you, buddy.
Yeah, when I left this morning, my wife said, "I'm sure you're going to have a good time," and we do have a good time, do we not? It's always fun. I don't like to do anything where we can't laugh and have a good time.
That's right.
But I just want to say that you know how much I appreciate you and Brenda, Bridget, everybody that's involved in this. This is an incredible work. It's an incredible blessing. It's an incredible blessing to be a part of this community. The sisters, I love y'all like sisters. You're just amazing people. But my wife did text me and said, you need to be generous. So I'm going to say, yes, ma'am. Richie and Stephanie would like to give $1,000.
Oh,
Yay! Woo!
And
Thank you, Richie.
just I have an exceptional wife and proud of my kids.
Amen.
We're thankful for them. And so on behalf of Richie and
Wow.
Stephanie and Kaylee, Hallie's already given. So we'll give $1,000. And then on top of that, Redemption to the Nations Church in Cleveland will give $2,000.
My
Yay!
goodness.
Woo!
Wow.
On behalf of Pastor Kevin and Devin Wallace and Pastors Chris and Crystal Horvath, who've already given. Ryan and Casey Hodges have also given. They're somewhere on there, Brenda. I don't know where they are, but they gave digitally. But thankful for the church, and thankful for our pastors, thankful for our community. But all kidding aside, Steve, you and I have a good time, but you're a great man, and you do a lot for this community. And
Yes.
I don't know of anybody that is as behind the scenes and does as much as Brenda.
Yeah.
She never wants to be out front. She says 5 words the whole time we're in here, and she's just a phenomenal person.
She is.
And we love and appreciate Bridget. I know all the behind the scenes work that she does because Steve's not going to do anything behind the scenes.
Pick up his slack.
Reggie, you and your family are the fiber of this community.
Yes.
The very fabric is starting with your dad and your mom, and then on to you. And now what you're doing at RTTN, will you tell the people about RTTN, what's going on right now in this holiday season,
Yeah.
and maybe what's to come?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I'm glad you said what's to come. You know, we're going into our second year, or finishing our second year. We launched in January, so we're just wrapping up year 2, and we're extremely excited about what's taking place. It's right next to Tractor Supply, right there on Keith Street. It's got a great location, and just offering all that we can to serve the people. Did a great thing at Thanksgiving, doing another Christmas share, taking care of families ourselves outside of what we do and giving to the Empty Stocking Fund. But we're launching groups in January that we're real excited about. Stephanie and I are going to be teaching a marriage class. And if you want to know what not to do, come learn from our mistakes. 30 years she and I have been together, and so we're going to do a once-a-month class on the 3rd Tuesday. And it's open to everybody. Whatever we do at RTTN is not exclusive to RTTN. It's a community church that says if you're a part of this community and you want to be a part of what we're doing, you don't have to have that as your primary church. You may not go to church anywhere. You may go to church somewhere else, but if we're doing it, you can be a part of it. So that's kind of what is to come. That'll be launching in January. So 3rd Tuesday of each month. We'll be doing that, and there are other classes. We're doing other types of classes for marriages that need restoration, and doing, children that need to come home, wayward children. We've got an addiction recovery program. Got a lot of different things just to serve the people and just tell people that Jesus loves them. You know, I think sometimes the church gets a bad name because people say, well, it's hypocritical or it's judgmental. It's not that. The church is not that, and we've got a lot of great churches in Cleveland. RTTN is one of those, but it's a place where you can come and you can belong before you become, because the truth of it is none of us are there yet. We're all struggling. We all do the best that we can, and the redemptive power of Jesus Christ and the power of the Holy Spirit is what gives us strength and encouragement to get through each day. So everybody's welcome.
How do we find out all about RTTN?
RTTNchurch.com. RTTNchurch.com. We do have 7 campuses, so when you go, click on the Cleveland campus, and just come be a part. Our service is Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, Wednesday nights at 7. Pastor Chris preaches on Wednesday nights, does a phenomenal job. But we just love people. Our word is, we're aspiring to be the most loving church in the world. That reflects the fact that we're not there yet, but we are aspiring to be the most loving church in the world. And I think if you come, you'll feel that love. We will love you right where you are.
We've got someone, Richie, who wants to speak to you, and it's not your parole officer, sadly. This is Chuck Evans. Chuck is the president of the Kiwanis Club here locally. Chuck, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Steve. I've been on hold so long. I think I'm Bobby Ludwig.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good, Chuck.
But no, I tell you, Richie, this is for you. Your dad and I are extremely very good friends. Back in the day, John Lee changed my life, and God love him and rest his soul. He got the courts built, the racquetball courts built off the YMCA, And I took it to him, said, take it to the board and see what you can do, and he got it built. Well, your dad and Paul Kahn, Eddie Duncan, God rest his soul, and Dale Hughes and Sam Horner, I got those guys started playing racquetball the very first time in about 1974, 75, right in there. And he and I have been very close ever since. And of course, I ended up on tour, on the pro tour for 16 years, and played all over the world. I was part of the U.S. team and played in the Pan American Games in Toronto, and went overseas and played in Beijing and London and Tokyo and Greece. And I had an amazing career with head rackets. I'm still with them. And it's just been an incredible experience. And I wanted you to know that your dad and I are very, very close. And we've stayed close all these years. And when I came back, moved back to Cleveland after I retired, he and I just picked up where we left off. I just love him to death. I think he's a great guy. And I know that you're made in his image. You sound just like him. And then Jackie Evans, of course, is my cousin. And I'm glad to see him participate as he does every single year. He is so good, and it's been so good to Bradley County Schools. I think it's wonderful. And Steve, I think I hate to say it, but as an Oregon State graduate, I think Dylan wins the high school.
You got Dylan Gabriel.
And when I played at Oregon State, we hated him. Oregon and Oregon State were bitter rivals.
Oh yeah, still are.
Yeah, it really was. So anyway, as president of Kiwanis Club, we want to contribute $400 to the Empty Stocking Fund.
Wow.
You guys,
Yay.
Wow.
Thank you.
This organization mirrors exactly what Kiwanis Club does. It's all about the kids. And we're giving this Thursday, through Head Start, we're giving away 102 coats to East Cleveland and Blythe for underprivileged kids. And actually, there's 4 homeless families in there that have got a little extra in their bag. So we're happy to do that. And again, it's all about the kids. That's all our mission is.
Well, the Kiwanis Club has set the standard for so many years in helping children. And how many years now? Is it 105 here locally? Is that right?
Yeah, 105. Actually, we're going to do a 105-year anniversary this year, I believe. We're going to try.
It's just incredible what your club does. Chuck Evans with us. Richie, how about our buddy Chuck?
Chuck, I can't thank you enough. That's amazing. I appreciate you calling in. Appreciate all the work you're doing with Kiwanis, and the racquetball days, the good days of the past. So I appreciate your kind words about my father and our family.
Yeah, thank you, Richie. He's a very great friend of mine, and I just, like I say, I love him to death. So it's wonderful, and I'm glad to support the Empty Stocking Fund we have every year. I've been president now, God knows, 4 years, I think, and I'm not sure why they're keeping me, but it's a wonderful organization, and I think we've got a lot of great members, and we're proud of what we do.
You've got a tremendous organization there, and I know you'll be meeting Thursday, as you said, and clothing those children,
Yes,
and there at the Elks Lodge. And Chuck, I really appreciate it, buddy. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir. You all have a great day. Thanks so much, and prayers for Xander.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Want to go back over to Reggie Hughes. Reggie?
Pledge is still coming in. Our buddy Dwayne Wilson at EnviroClean, $100.
Take it away. Very nice of you. Thank you.
And I have been rebuked by my bishop. Bishop Kevin Wallace just texted me, and I'm not even going to say what he did. Y'all pray for me. I just got chewed out. How dare you tell them $2,000 when I told you to tell them $5,000?
Praise the Lord.
RTT in Cleveland, on behalf of Bishop Kevin and Devin Wallace, Pastor Chris and Crystal Horvath, Ryan and Casey Hodges, our CFO. So I was wrong.
Wow.
It pains me to say that, but I made a mistake.
That's okay. That's okay.
But I'm proud of my church, and I'm thankful that Bishop just texted me with that $5,000. And on top of that, my good buddy Chris Barker and Lacey. Lacey is our worship leader.
Yes.
And she's world class. She is truly world class. She could be at any group in America, really. Should be on any of the shows on TV. Chris and Lacey Barker, $2,500 personally
Wow.
from our worship leaders.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we're playing
Wow.
some last minute
Yes.
Hey.
momentum here,
Yeah.
carrying it
Oh,
into
hey.
tomorrow.
We got over 1,500 children this Saturday, so that's
Yeah.
all
Be amazing.
going to help. And thank you, Pastor. We, Pastor Wallace, we appreciate you and what you're doing and the difference you're making here. And Richie, you and my Lord, what a team you've got. My goodness.
We are so blessed. It's just an honor to do what we do, and it's an honor to serve this community.
Wow.
And again,
incredible.
It's not like Cleveland. Cleveland doesn't need another church. 65% of Cleveland, they don't go anywhere, and
You're
that's
not talking.
okay. We love them.
Yeah.
But it's when we came, we had such a large base of people that were driving to Chattanooga.
That's right.
So it gave them an opportunity
Andrea.
to overcome travel fatigue, and then just an opportunity to be involved in the Cleveland community has been a blessing.
All right.
And if you go, let me say one thing.
Linda, yeah.
If you come to RTTN, Andrea works the cameras.
Oh.
So she will be glad to zoom in on you while you're worshiping.
I will say that I get the back of Richie Hughes'
she-
head
yeah.
pretty much every Sunday.
Andrea's been. Andrea put my head on, and I texted her. I said, "Get the cul-de-sac off the screen."
I've actually seen that. Honest to goodness, I have seen that before on television.
It's humiliating.
You're gonna have to move where you sit, man.
We
That's
fire
all.
her every week, and we don't have anybody to run cameras, so we have to call her back out.
She goes from here to Chattanooga, wherever they need her. I mean,
she is a
That's
she-
Andrea.
No,
Andrea is
that's truthfully.
amazing.
All
great
right.
place to
Well, let's. I know Brenda's got smoke coming off her pen over there.
Yes.
Brenda, let's get an update from you and anything you want to add here before we go.
Well, it's been an amazing day.
Yes.
It's always an amazing day when you have the Orr sisters and Richie.
Yeah.
Always, always.
And Richie
They
Murray.
just bring so much joy and light and fun to the party and make our job easy.
Well, hey.
So, but let's thank some people. We
Let's
want to
do it.
thank Brian Tanner, Horsemeyer, $50. Baylor and Alexis Terrell, $200. Brian and Jana Beard, $300. Blaine and Darlene Terrell, $250. Blair Terrell, $100. The Walker Valley FA, $100. Doug and Kim Flack, $50.
Thank you, Doug.
Rhonda Kyle Johnson, in memory of her parents, Curtis and Brenda Kyle, $50. Kia of Cleveland, $1,000. John Davis, $500. Ryan Hodges, $100. Townhouse Bake Shop, $1,000. County Commissioner Scott Gilbert, $100. Ann Manning, $200. Cindy Freeman, $100. Jean Grayson, $20. Tony Bowles, $50. Kelly Roan, $3,000, or excuse me, I'm $50. Wright Brothers Cares, $3,000. Randy Bonner, $150. Matt and Terry Dillard, in memory of Dustin and Brittany, $1,500. Toyota of Cleveland, $1,000. Richie and Stephanie and Kaylee Hughes, $1,000. Redemption of the Nations Church, $5,000. The Orr Sisters, $700. Southeast Bank, $3,000. Kiwanis Club, $400. Dwayne Wilson and ViroClean, $100. And Chris and Lacey Barker, $2,500 for a total of.
Do you have one to
Wait a minute, I
add?
have-
Do you have
Wait a
one to
minute,
add here?
one more.
Add on to the Doug and Kim Flack pledge, $100 from Sun Paper. So we appreciate them so much. Sun
Yeah.
Paper is downtown Cleveland.
Sun Paper, what can they do for people, Bridget?
Yeah,
Toilet
absolutely.
paper.
They have
Toilet paper.
What can they do for people, Bridget?
Yeah.
Richie needs to hear this. And, Richie still subscribes to 10 newspapers, so for certain reasons. Anyway,
They have wonderful paper products,
Wow.
paper
Yes.
towels, toilet paper,
I know they're
hospitality
cutting
items.
cost over there at the Hughes House. All right.
And I had just got a text from Emily Russell, softball coach at Lee University,
Yes.
and she said she was out of town when Lee Athletics gave, so it's our good fortune today. But Emily's going to give $50 on it. Emily and Sean.
Great lady, great coach. Had a great season last year.
Absolutely.
You really did well.
So,
All right.
thank you, Emily.
Trying to add that in here.
Yep.
Let's see.
We still need someone to call in that $500 pledge so we can.
I did that, 1,000.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did. That's right.
He did better than call in. He's here.
Yes.
I need you to call John Davis and
Yeah.
tell him I gave him 1,000, so it's back on him.
Okay.
Raise it back.
All right.
Sell another Kia.
I'm sure he's listening.
That's as easy as
He
1, 2, 3.
will Probably.
All right, we're ready, Brenda? Go ahead.
All right, ready for our total?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right.
We had a Tiffany Monday.
Yeah.
We need a louder one than that.
136,000.
Yay! Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Thank you, Lord.
136.
Thank you, Jesus.
And what was the rest of it?
872.
136,
Amazing day.
872. You know, Bridget, all we can say to these wonderful people is thank you.
Yes.
Amen.
On behalf of over 1,500 children, thank you. You know, it's just amazing, Bridget. You and I have been here a long time, and the growth of this is because of really people, wonderful people in this studio. But then when like Linda said, when they call and people are calling them to get, people love to give.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, people get so excited about the Empty Stocking Fund every year, and we love that. We get excited about it here, and going down Brenda's list here, seeing all different amounts. Every amount counts.
Doesn't
and
matter.
Yes.
100%. There's no administrative costs. 100% of everything you give goes straight to these kids.
Well, all I can say is thank you. And it's just been an incredible morning, one of the best mornings I think we've ever had in the history of this Empty Stocking Fund going back 49 years. So here's what's to come. Thank you again, Vascular Institute, for sponsoring this hour of the 49th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Bridget, how do we get a hold of our friends at Vascular Institute?
Yeah, Vascular Institute. They're located here in Cleveland, just off of Paul Huff Parkway, right there behind or by Longhorn Restaurant. They have 5 convenient locations. That's their one in Cleveland. You can visit them online, vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
All right, tomorrow morning, we're going to continue. We have Robert Bradney. We have Christy Goza. We have Melissa Woody. We have Donna Simpson. And we've got a rookie tomorrow. I don't know about this guy. Ross Tarver will join us. He's joining the crowd. But anyway, it's I do. I thank all these people. Again, it all started with Lindsay Bell, who had the idea 4 years ago. I was like Xander. I was out the whole time with COVID, and Lindsay had the idea of these guest hosts coming in. It's changed everything. It has changed everything, and these are our friends, and they are wonderful, wonderful people who were with us last week, who are with us today, and then really just 2 more. We've got tomorrow and Thursday, and then, of course, Friday's our big finale at Life Care. All right, if you're listening on Mix 104.1, it's all Christmas music. We're the only station in the area doing that, all Christmas, all the time, thanks to Life Care Centers of America. And then, if you're on mixtv.tv, that's the end of the line for us here this morning. We will talk with you soon. God bless you, and Merry Christmas. And Linda, I'm going to play this one for you. Here we go, finally. Here we go.
Linda, with these shoes.